Se bono nsia kwesi non krompa emu anopa bia. Edwoda kwesi fieda. Aso nyina tie station baako tie program baako. Ewa Asempa FM so. Eye the ultimate sports show.
The ultimate sports show.
Bia fago kansie ho. Ewo fie. Ani amanone. Sa obetia timu nchiremu yia. This is the show. Big interview bia. Story kesi bia. Ehana obete no wesanse. Eye the biggest sports show in Ghana.
Otoado is our coach. People to all of a sudden talk about the future of a coach that has qualified you to the Mundial. I mean, we are kidding in this country. Ghana for DNF. What do we want? What goes into our... Sorry, but DNF, there's no player in this Ghana footballer was sacrificing. In the history of the Black Stars, I don't see any player. When you talk about sacrifices, I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes, nipa da seni, regret it, but you have to just move on with your life.
Moamuka, and I believe, Ubiaswa Jiatu, the headquarters of sports.
The ultimate sports show.
Abusha for me dinde obin kwaku Andy Dodora Femi Papa Maestro the Supremo. Me na me di dwumade ho chiame. Se metena makonya kese enu mu a bia nsem no wo bia. Me ne mabadwafo Domasuko kano said ye tie. Eye juada kopim fiada 6 to 9:30 am. Mayenhia.
Omo dispose chiache omo jiomodi senia obebisa omo afa sports ho bia omo betenete nanso wan ana yemu telepa enu ne ye behwe e wo de Asempa FM community sports quiz ne so Asempa FM community sports quiz senia ne di ne kire no community be won kra ha ana abia hye e wo sports on semu pa Mala Santa Maria North Kadesh Accra Newtown Nima Kaswa Amasamai Ashama South Industrial Area Odako Domi Pilatu Tema Anateshi Elia Bain Aneji ultimate price shirete daso no Semkwine beer and ye be wuni taste tie bi me day me debia 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I was Asempa FM show se quiz master shene chichi no time keeper bonnet or crying I Asempa FM community sports quiz you go dey see akonko I center stank I strong I tough 2026 World Cup here. So one could be a bear me ya papa. And can Black Stars jemu dindi. USA, Canada, Mexico, Abyss Gold Group na dieko. Abyss Gold. Wakwentu no. And then now we do a World Cup na singina. Abyss Gold bama sweet experience. Wanya big da. Ebwana sota fomboko. Packages nuni standard no. Aye $8,900. Registration and consultation room. Administrative fee room. Visa application fee. Group ID card. Travel health insurance. Ghana 3 group matches ningna tickets. Black Star Jesse Bako. Round trip economy airfare, internal transportation, and a 14 nights shared accommodation, bed and breakfast. Abyss Gold, our wonderful packages in so many and our corporate institutions. Some person will call World Cup. And some ketwa. Janentemo, na registration comes with dende. From Osisia 0537 804 885 and 0545 995 223. Send your email at abyssgold@gmail.com. I 2026 FIFA World Cup. Abyss Gold Group na dieko. You will sit Cecilia. Abyss Gold, the golden experience.
Hello.
Hello, it's a
Boko.
okay.
Try hold on, my main checking message, bra. Yeah, Medi. Medi. Medi ABC game. Me 1,000 Ghana. Me let us 2 above. And Medi 5,000 Ghana cedis. Dial star 262 hash. Select 3 letters BR to say KBW and I say WIN. Na say boba bano. Na say wapani bibwa. What disika? Se nina bombo dia. What disika kesi kra? Game way there. There is no loser because Utrano Wendy cry 10% cash back. Yet you had your mouth. Here's what got me. Girlie cry much me. Obi trade this crab on sudre. ABC game. Easy to say ABC and Kratway and Ellie Ajatu. What characters platform and also.
Aha! Afraid if you then you Mraya Your ultimate sports station Asempa 94.7 FM. If you then piano yes, switch it goes on for from. Hey, woman switch it. I am prop zone. The latest news of around the world of sports. Weekend games, in-depth preview and analysis. Nayama will have betting odds for the weekend. And
the love it come. Money love. That's money love.
Show Prop Zone. Every day, 7 to 9:30 p.m. Don't miss the show. Hashtag Prop Zone.
Miminde bia 12:30. Shamini adorable ladies. Abra yeka abudiemu nsem on and off the pitch in a feminine way. Sayfield and attraction. A ladies time Wasempa 94.7 FM.
Sportsman now we coach dear. Look sporty. Suits at show concert and better than USA for Enshay. I've always admired one person in football, David Beckham.
Imano Ajiman Bedu. Minim so I was so to me the butter or attacking will be open mouth as a cushion in the pants and our robbers who but I some Colombian as a mumpet, your master to Chiron in your penny. The dance was
Kayo, Samiminde Bia, 12:30, a ladies time on Asempa 94.7. It will be sweeter than sweet. Mavis Amano, Femi Fire Lady.
Abusia na watchena san baby na Betway environment me picks from aso e de ma o ene dey me booking code de ma kensi ahodo na BW 3B A00 E6C. Woko Germany a Dortmund any Mainz 05 nyina wo form. Ye hwe anim se Dortmund be di nkuni manaso mbeko ate. Wa kensi a afenu mienu ni bebo ani no mu. Gidie ne se AC Milan ebetwi e de afa Pisa boboko ne so. FA Cup ne beto aso e wo England. Ye hwe anim se Chelsea be di nkunim e wo Hull City boboko ne so. We any akensi ahodo bebre. E na o me booking code ni mu enne dey. Mi sisu biemu a e BW 3B A00 E6C. Chow bet betway.com.gh. Nenya achadi ahudo bebre. Gaming Commission of Ghana Jatum say ye. Who try na de adwene nyansa de ato ho. Woni mbrufie do watwe a emme ho. Betway gets way more.
Musaka. Oko Libya want me amabo. Ubeto say. Wait, they clear the come back again. Musaka. Oko Libya want me amabo. Ubeto say. Wait, they clear the
Right now, what I could say that it has made the season very, very tough for us. It cost us. It was just one mistake that cost us. Because the goalkeeper, where he could have jumped and then batted the ball over the bar. I don't know why he was following the ball. And that cost us. The way Hasselhoff were playing. We were playing the same too. And we were even handling the ball more than they do. So I think the system was okay. It's just a mistake. That's what.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, who am I speaking with?
Hello, Kuchu Abuna Kwamba. You see that the defense is clear. Today you told us to call. If you call, you should speak English.
Yes.
All the people call. The house of no one supporter call. So you see the defense is clear.
Oh, okay.
The people who call, all the people who call you on the phone line.
Okay.
All of them
all the people who call to speak English are House of Folk fans, eh?
know it yourself.
Oh, okay. I'm beginning to realize that. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Hey, this guy, you bring trouble.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, who am I speaking with?
Please, this is Mami.
Mami from?
Mami.
Oh, okay, Mami, can we hear you?
I want to share with you on the last point. You know, sometimes when we hear this disheartening stories about the Queens, how they're being taken care of with their money issues, and even to the extent that they are boycotting their training. We have a match to play tomorrow. It's very disheartening. Sometimes I don't know why they treat them like that, but please, you guys can say something about it for us. So we are using you as our voice. Let the FA know that they are also doing their work. So whatever they are due, they should give it to them. They shouldn't be crying and coming on air and things that are not supposed to even come on air as a woman. Okay. All those things should not be done. Please help them and let them know.
03022165545 EB phone lines no
Asempa FM
Asempa to no o ka crowd between the account we no ba no aka brofo so I say mommy enka brofo na American e pese economy we no American e pese economy we no American English and me expect say wa be balance bia no obeti aka. Hello
Wallace.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Wallace.
Yeah, what's up?
Also enka brofo no obiana te brofo.
Segment with the untable farm, but you bet you America. America before you come. Why? So what's up? Ajima, so what's up?
No problem. I just want to go America.
Yeah.
No fire.
When can I go America?
Okay.
Unless I join the group, the supported group. Which group I should join?
Yeah, you need to contact them.
So I'll call you back.
Okay.
Wale.
Yeah, Ajima, answer for night. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Fine evening.
Yeah, who am I speaking with?
Yeah, Wallace, Nanaya Oshiedu.
Oh, okay, America, we say, what's up? Let's get rolling.
Yeah, if I show once a Wallace.
Chama. This segment is for English speaking callers. We are going to, this segment is for English speaking callers. Okay.
So it's only English.
Yeah, so you can speak English. We are going to America.
Okay, then let me cut off.
Oh, okay, thank you very much. 03022165545 03022165546. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, this is Kennedy speaking from Bubushi.
Okay, Kennedy, let's get rolling.
Yeah, why do we always keep on thinking about who to play for Ghana and who not to play? Because he may or not be Ghanaian fraternity or whatever it is. As long as the coach sees that the person is good enough to play for Ghana, we should allow him to play. Thank you.
Okay, so where are you calling from?
Bubushi.
Bubushi, that's Bubuashi. Okay. Hey, Bubushi, okay. You will be in America with us, eh? You'll be in America with us. Yeah. Hello.
Wale.
Yeah, good evening.
Wale.
Yeah, please stop the too many fans and then let's roll. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Wale.
Yeah, this is Asempa 94.7 FM, an English segment for the callers. Okay, lawyer, can we hear you?
Yeah, Wale.
Yeah.
Why you are making two program and want us to contribute in English? Don't you know that you are cheating us?
Why are we in Ghana and we speak Cree and want to go to America for the World Cup? Why are we in Ghana and we want to go to America for the World Cup whilst we speak Cree?
I said you are making two program and want us to contribute in English. Why? That's cheating us.
And I'm saying, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Bachon.
Good evening, Sir Wallace.
Yeah, good evening.
Madeline.
Hey, Madeline.
Hello.
Yeah, Madeline.
Sir Wallace.
Hey, yo. Yeah, Makwaba.
Thank you very much.
Sisters B, say say me Gigi so already so say no ma dwabasa.
Oh. Thank you.
Medase pa. Sena me bitimi ma otimi o de metia ma oba bia ya o de me.
Oh. Then we'll be for another time, don't worry.
Say me get a bass, I don't say. King of bass. About that all day, and honestly, he is.
Emrena sun ye betie professor. Yike Wallace, or the good year moon semen can see oda. Ike Wallace, Emrena soon ye better professor. Ike Wallace, or the good demon semen can see that. Ike Wallace, and man say Prof. Yemma wa you ko man say Prof. The darling boy you. Yemma wa kwaba,
Majid say so. Kavne
Vim. Emrena soon ye better professor. Ike Wallace, or the good demon semen can see that. Ike Wallace, Emrena soon ye better professor. Ike Wallace, or the good demon semen can see that. Ike Wallace,
and man say Prof.
Yemma wa you ko man say Prof. The darling boy you. Yemma wa kwaba,
Majid say so.
Emrena soon ye better professor. Ike Wallace, or the good demon semen can see that. Ike Wallace, Emrena soon ye better professor. Ike Wallace, or the good demon semen can see that. Ike Wallace,
and man say Prof.
Yemma wa you ko man say Prof. The darling boy you. Yemma wa kwaba,
Majid say.
Okay, Inti, welcome to once again another great and exciting edition of Sports Night. Hi, still Asempa Asempa 94.7 FM. So, and was so good. So, Tino, within the Prof. Wallace, a good catch back. The only nomenclature with the professor's degree in sports, the Regional Wallace, the nation's presenter, and the Messin Kunya, Namekon, Quantum Coding, Small Do and Saka, and then you may be our Ghana good him age out. Catch the Busian for number 4, or Yele Oma, or Fase for Nana Mukrumo, and on Prafo Nasa Prof. and Yatrasia, Yadin Commodore, our Ghana good him 18 say Jow. There may any friend say introduction. Senason, Mamma Senaka Jada, February 16, 2026. There's a Monday for Makumas and so we are more than Yankala Social. Nanino, a bony pehuna, so Radi Etiase, Bibia Amikuma, yet the Incommon can get a bit and Sabro, not for Sanama ACL, nothing so crano, a year, our mananito crum, a Gumwa German this year, sets Dazi, Namia Drama, or then Kumobi Brina, and so a bit bro. As Santaman so rest in the Nema ACL, boom, Nafi, and Rakin Kesi Baku Fensa to Jasabrino, na a Kotoko, and Emma has a full for Quaba, almost share so now, and Radi, rest in the Nema ACL Cosan from my jumper to be a boy, I was Santamantemno, and Wakotoko, or Mujumedia, woman has 8 years a D in him. Namia Drama, Ebekum, Mysterio Guest and Subeba, Nafi 8 years Sabon Kumokra, na one was in a certain ACL Co Elha, Mr. Yao Apia, Yao Sanogu, and a man bonus amane FN Papai, El had that, Nafi said dozen so at Yadida. Then Mujumedia Nadano, Philip Otuo, AK-47, the gunshot man, or no other Christian community Nadia Gun Kratas robe of Kasama, Menso Mayor Diet translation at the amount, now owns in a certain ACL Co. Amount for Tondia Almodia by LPM's live presenter mention, now for BPM's, everybody now. Ediama, woman so Jumedia Mutino, Yama Etian Kuye Ediamom. After discussions, not Ebebaso, special birthday wishes will be now the Abijaya, Mepemno, Ebedrum Eddie amount, nothing so crano, sports funerals, do a sports night period here, your sports funerals and also the Bijaya, Ebe Praprechi Eddie amount. Jumedia Nadachino, maybe a prono Eddie Atoma Woo, I would team also do a gen check a cry Etian Saba, Medium Eddie Prof. Wallace, a good catch back and a messing Kunya Eddie session Kuit and Sabro. I can't tell you that St. Philip Tuki for the same the gunshot man, or no, and a producer show you. Nothing so Alexander Cobstone, can be Mavis, Amanomsis Avignon, and a year now what you did, and also America Mountains, so hot on the production if you Bernard Padibo, Che, more fascinating pon, Patrick Osajman, Countryman Sungo is back again, and also Eddie Media Fence, fire for fire Team Sampa. Indeed, nobody has been able to quench the fire to date. Until Eric Esedu Bodi, Kejuana Casano, Nona head sports Nakasa, Nafi Koku payments to Andy, and also the host of the Ultimate Sports Morning Show, Dennis Asamoah Alatula. Nothing so can I bet no go mesa etch nothing King Kanija. Oh Gogu, maybe also be a fantastic evening and come on. Nothing Evans Kwabana Sapon, or also etch ready to medic see 18 Sabro. Would you form so how more proper chabwa and my jumetin etiaku senior most Bengazi or by Kataban Soton, no move so ha or boy Juma Proudness I'll pay on Tonko on that. The more to debate me some power in Mexico so show himself or falling into trance. I was in a never ACL continue and then on one idea called by YouTube news. Yeah, that's so come up. Mr. Your YouTube so Asempa FM Live. Asempa FM Live. Like it, na share. Na fi comment in the title. Na fi monkumo elhon. YouTube no Asempa FM live. Twitter so you Asempa 94.7_FM. When you Twitter na on fa a topics into na fi yehwe say am for agency conversations no ho na fi yenko ni hu sena niama esiako adromonline.com so you also live for share Asempa obitime hu. You tell us where you are listening to at from or you are watching at from via Facebook. Myself or your friends of Wallace obitime nya 0257 023391 0257 023391 na friends of Wallace with me as I join it. Na so come social media handles na at Prof Wallace or remember bia on sa ebetumi come on all social media platforms. So if you adhere to some meaningful and very descriptive content way from now and kopem say send niama esia kono 10 ebetumi abo ha and na bibia betwema ebebon komo akra na fe send niama esitie ehonum emuntrame nchen na memmo nkomo bi men komo yina ne say the Ministry of Sports and Recreation officially inaugurated the local organizing committee in the 2010 LOC Oba Sports Multi LOC Biana, a local organizing committee for a highly anticipated T20 cricket tournament and enforce March 2026 and assign some Quibiti Abaso ceremony no Abaso and Nedroy February 16, 2026 and mark a significant milestone Ghana preparations are yet host to a major international cricket event. Emusebe propose sports no na fe so kra boost to local tourism na fe foster community engagement across the nation. Until the upcoming tournament no ebe feature 6 participating competing at a high level of cricketing excellence and aside with the baso. Until notably ukoma nese event no will serve as a qualifying tournament with 2 teams any qualification for a larger international competition. Sa age with the ebe elevate tournament competitiveness no importance no and so underscore Ghana's responsibility as host to provide an outstanding experience for athletes, officials na so kwano spectators alike. Na 7 member local organizing board no include Mr. Ni Okan Evans amfom ono elho na fe Mr. Nihal Abbas onoso ejinem and afi Mr. Erasmus Douglas Jabin onoso elho and afi Madam Evelyn Amale Nunu Ametefiu onoso elho na afi so Mrs. Horen Kwashiga na afi so kwano Mr. Horen Kwashiga Mr. Horen Kwashiga and afi so kwa Mr. Samuel Aye and afi so Madam Gifty Fianu womo enenkofo a womo ebe members local organizing committee no mehwabwa nti as Ghana ye prepare to welcome the world for this exciting cricket event no inauguration of the local organizing committee no signify a pivotal step towards ensuring the tournament success, further commenting Ghana's position as a hub for international sporting excellence. In the way Jumedia ene impemfo etmi apa ho e dia ma cricket nti wote se cricket tournament ya ba bia mesrew obetimi nso akoton e wase na okwa no the glass water na ba cricket no mo ebo no mo adefo nti we one of the tournament emu ebe de pa but mami fan ansant emfi cricket no nipa bi na sheda enim cricket one se batene ye hwe na ya ma cricket no so etime sentumpon Africa share so eni wiase afana na mami fan kom wo Confederation of African Football 2027 AFCON CAF President Defense Patrice Motsepe South Africa ndishe Osao Football Club wonma wono na ne CAF former sika bam ema clubs competitions out do mobono niama 822 ye edemom na obaki East Africa again nti o say since we who a lot of media speculations there was an allegation that I am here to tell Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, and that I am taking away AFCON because our 3 countries are not going to be ready. This is totally unfounded. I am enormously confident that we will succeed. Inti o say we media xenophobia omdi o madwene buru say na nema Asia course no kache Tanzania any Kenya for any Uganda for say we take away AFCON because 3 countries no they are not going to be ready. Enya dia omo betimi crowd dia masanhye no say enkontompo ene na basem speculations are acceptable journalism but unya authentic story now it's me boa emaniama 8 kwentino Patrice Motsepe can you kindly repeat what you told them?
I see lots of media speculation, whether it's social media or even
Asempa FM.
The Guardian, the Guardian newspaper in London, one of the most respected newspapers in the world, that there was an allegation that I am here to tell Tanzania and Kenya and Uganda that I'm taking away the AFCON because our three countries are not going to be ready. That's totally unfounded. That I am enormously confident that we will succeed. Will there be challenges? There are always challenges.
We are CAF President Patrice Motsepe. Or say there are always challenges. What I say? Nanya no credit. En kontomponi na braba. Onko kanchrom se omo efri mu wo se na hihye ni sikoso ansechofo bi speculity media and also advance purity. Won Patrice Motsepe. Enye so se obi kokotu. On ga se me mo kokotu. And I say Patrice Motsepe. Wababe chichirim. South Africa de ni bi o. Money tea enye ne. What I say? Godipa ba ko transfer say 24 years. And what DJ found the moment you assume mobo. Tenye se bibia no I bet chim send a niama ACO CAF president to na CAF president. I bet chim come up anti who your penny dia. No one said the bia because I didn't a church in the same. Nianco for back your phone, no miss to phone, and they would answer the bia chim. Who was who minchim. Minchim say a bush Japadi. Anti near every honor. But Yambre Friday. Mediama Sporting Club near Diana Stars, TNA Park, Takwa na Bosso Stadium Hono, Omobo 1-1, Akinsia, Tuja, Honeymoon. 11 Wonders, almost so the association in Ginum. Now, Transima Vision, Ebe Chom 3-0, Netum Sempa, Sodro Sports to 11 Wonders, Niama Antiankui and Farm 11 Wonders, Omo, BBI okay, no. Until rest in the Asia Costa. Sunday special, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Omo trans baba Inyara Sports Stadium e mahas e betwa me kabako Sunday special enwe ya anasaki si bae na yenya adaje nka na kese so kotokotra ne krompa kotokohwe I don't think that this game was very important to them. Yeah, I don't believe so. But I say yes science and answer. I don't think this game was important to them. But a friend saying Karim Zito excellent record with Hasofu. You understand? If this game was so important to them, they could have managed it and maybe we are. Nan can win the same can dance to Canabia, who called their palm since we are coiled. And the Omofiano or the uncle. And then over here in Mexico, so then supporters go to a friend saying, go to the training grounds and then to drive away caretakers. And so, games are important to you. What I say, the whole friend saying, fraternity should be well informed. What I say, and no more calculate on we. So I was not surprised that we have name Asia Kosuna. What I say, has to full kit me as Uncle. What I say, for best 6 to something years, you have some good video consider. What I say, my house, you did the money they are called Ginny D's. When I say, Obi, I did drone, I could become pastor and Shannon or the match I bet Ginny D's. Did the money first match with us who I asked Nico to call the drone. I could the drone, drone, be bad. The drone who has a battery no by now. Tibat drone battery won't put a fence and what I show one. And then there's a who team no. I go papa. Hey, direction party. Frank and your bobo, and I say, we not short now bonnet for putting stomach direction. Maybe a fool or one. What the born in them. He has my adieu, Musukra, Cabana, some same Franca on our airport winner, maybe I could to car or start to Nisino, must say has some Franca winner. No, but Monso, has he where we need the but hey, has he where we need the so no, well, welcome. It's the All United and Switch Nations FCA. Now, hey. Oh, I say, must say, Honorable Peter Mau. Wow. Oh, United. What I say? I know, here's an Mexico, sir. There's a Honorable Peter Mau. Oh, Warren Buffett. Honorable Peter Mau. Yes, Warren Buffett. The club's no town auto. What I say? Nah, I'm going to say, Nations Football Club. Hey, Nations, I defend saying Nations Football Club. Hey. Nations Abrankese Brigade Uncle Channel 2 once hey na Nations you might be wrong go home bad about TV Nations 22 oh United my dear pa said that is all time what Honorable Peter Amau what I say yeah oh Warren Buffett you too much what's your basa oh Abuama oh why the It's Hallway Stadium, and I'm giving the bass. The best I say, I'm from an stadium also. I'm to Tuniama. The item of the National Sport Authority, I'm from Camo, and if you come in, and property come up. Dreams FC, and so at Transema, Carolina United, 1-0. Dreams, so no, Dreams, my Carolina 1-0. And you must see what's Go Stars 3, and a Baseke, Holy Stars 8, Baseke 0. Near a baron. Swedro Oblast, and then we are due. Summer test 1998. No Swedro Oblast, which are summer test. Okay, it's name margin 1-0. Go summer test. It won't come. That would then walk to my. You want more than you make it all. I feel Brekum Chelsea 2 and a Heart of Lions 1. Jatana Kuman, Go Sika. Brekum Chelsea 2 and a Heart of Lions 1. That the other team, Niama 18 to 2 years, and farm on Media. I'm Saba. I mean, sure, Saba. Wait, my kind SDA demonstration. Philip, now, Kofodia, I'm almost your friend SDA demonstration. SDA demonstration, I'm a bus driver. No, what I say, or driver can say, we are not, we are not going to be we are. Oh, Scooby Kofodia, SDA demonstration. No, SDA training college. No more bus B. The bus and your boy, no bushika. The bushika national mobile. We are vast nice. Yellow one, yellow one. The new nice
science and resource bus.
Very good. Okay. And that we have Mexico. The bus na cha repairs a problem. Into driver no you change ya. What in channel system? Or some change your gym. Hey, Charlie. Hey, some. See, the piano say, passenger back here, mate. Hey, oh, Bengazi. Ebine, you till we are changing peps to some. Wait, Nanny. Oh, guess on my view. Can't go across Jim. Say, you from one test and couldn't tend to Jim. Some Jim, the DNA, some Jim. Oh, it's the Brekum Chelsea at Heart of Lions 22-1, and I became United 1, Young Apostles 0, and no air gamer, and also a top film. Now, head of communication at the Emma Has of Folk, Phobia never say die. I should do Ketekananum, Yan Contombrantino, Kwame Parado, na Kwame Comuni.
Monthly salaries has got nothing to do with this. This is a player motivation. They came here to play. Coach taught them what to do. They came out there, and then it is for them to give up their best for the world to get to understand that they are very much capable. And don't forget that we are the best at performing away team. Once again, we have lived up to that, and we'll continue to live up to that. It is not as perfect as it is, but we will continue to work on it and make sure that it's all about working towards consistency. And I know Coach has been preaching that to them at all times, so we'll continue to work and we'll achieve that. We thank them all for coming out in their huge numbers to support the team. This is the kind of strong support that we want. Even when we went down by 10 men, the support was still there. We love them, we appreciated their support, and we dedicate this victory to them. It is for the, especially our Muslim brothers. They will be going into their Ramadan period. This is to ginger them so that they continue to say positive prayers for Accra.
Asempa FM.
Kwame opare ado kasama for penny the Accra so fuko ne brofo ka o de ato fam kama pa. What I say, brofo no kan sa ku fi kuma se bankan no. Kwame opare ado. Na kotoko coach fence Prince Owusu ono so blame goalkeeper Kamara for losing to Accra so fuko no. Was blaming na say goalkeeper Kamara. What I say, Kamara where's the Mexico Shanka? Ni didn't say camera, but someone camera. Didn't pan can say camera. I be a bob Fabian could be kind of correct, but any camera. Coach Prince Usu, essay or the Sobono Ebo.
It was just one mistake that caused us because the goalkeeper, when he was standing, he could have jumped and then patted the ball over the bar. I don't know why he was following the ball, and that causes us. Look, the way House of Folk were playing the same too, and we're even handling the ball more than they do. So I think the system was okay. It's just a mistake. That's what it comes in football. Because
Asempa FM.
Hey. We are able to the SD demonstration. My car driver and Jim. Tino ne abawa no ti coach Prince Ozu ana ono so edene nkomo kakra tu ense jan say goalkeeper Kamara ase nyama entuan to ye ono Aduana Stars Football Club almost a charge with breach of article 34 6D no shake ni nim article we pa the favorite article no 34 6D what I say of the GFA Premier League regulations 2025 following the Ghana Premier League fixture against Mediama Sporting Club. The club is alleged to have published inappropriate social media comments that brings the name of the game into disrepute. They have until Wednesday, 18 February 2026, until one device day 18th day, so respond to the charges. Until we Aduana Stars Football Club and ya charge Musano. I say almost PSTBB. A good game in Minutia. One yard cry. Omo akaliboso omo kaliboso so say wedding kwasasem ti ne abanon for immediate release Yansan Banye club statement. The management of Oko United Football Club has noted with grave concern the recent appalling performance of the team in the ongoing Access Bank Division 1 Zone 3 League. Management is determined to reverse management, if I didn't know that driving school, to reverse this information and I said this unfortunate trend rather than throw our hands in despair and urge the cherished supporters of the club not to abandon the team in these trying times. Management also takes due cognizance of the financial constraints of the club and wishes to assure the technical team and the playing body that management is doing everything possible to settle their outstanding bills to motivate them to bounce back to winning streak. I say our credo must be nil desperandum, never despair. Oko United will surely bounce back. Nti ne omdiaban asase aban omsi yentijai to ko for na kan latin wa you ti ne aban no ti hwese Mexico so Oko United omsi ase omsi kasem akwatwe kakra what say senior ne ma sisi ko kono mo ne nyo ntuma ye hu release e dia ba what say as mo pa coaches ne tan ka team na cho say mo ketu ya ase ya ka kwantum zone 1A ni abani Northern City 0 and Rio Tamale United 1 Sankara Nationals 1 Tamale City 1 Afi Wa Power 2 and Afi Boga All Star 0 Yepe 2 and Afi TF Exponential Womoso etimi ebo modern ehonoma wo share 1 Yepe 2 TF Exponential 1 Afi VC Warriors 2 Legon Series 0 Legon City omo ehono no WB United 1 Philip mutim no the BB United what nya one bi ahye KAC Academy 0 ne KAC fo so ma mehwe Mighty Royals 3 and Abekum Arsenal 3 Liberty Youth 2 and Adoma Unity 0 eno ene ni EPM ho New Adibiase New Adibiase nya 3 bi ahye against Sky that Boase team and New Adibiase achino home ye so se Boase no we try na 3-1 New Adibiase my there avalanche of goals and you're bad. We share 3 Sankawanka 6 one set record more. Ebony 1 and a future star 0. Mysterious Ebusiambon Tobonto drafts. Omone air set that's in Swapon Fidelity 1-1. In Swapon Fidelity. In Swapon Fidelity. In Swapon so I say 1-1 there's a reverse now but na say Usujina street name.
Drafts the 1-1
okay, Soccer Intellectual 0 and a Park Academy 2. Park Academy Utimi ewo ayisa etimi enye 2 eno my idea Sevi All Stars 1 Elimina Sharks 0 Second D 11 Wise 1 and Ashanti Gold 0 enti Police National omni UCC Youngsters ebebo emzene na keso mbo sa kensi and African Fans and Rose Park and then eso mo boy tino so ko hwe ni we ne bra ne resource ne bra enti Atram Division 2 and a Golden Warriors 0 na God 1 and a Home Stars 1 Simple FI 4 and a Golden Kings 2 Hakla SC 2 na for Great Iron Ambition 2 Wafa 2 and a Nania 0 Port City 0 Great Olympic 0 Inter Allies 4 and a Oko United 0 True Democracy 0 and a Carlisle 1 in the way Division 1 send nema esia condition no me da ha obi friend say boy bi so a media student say me amenye production man division 1 no fa results no fa send no ti me program me the best send na man go so media student to see me say me da anya ibia program bia division 1 no and say opeso your presentation ene ti no we are as na my busy to send me voice note ti we are me nye production fa send na onkutim ko yudwam ti no de me wi a me ni na dia ma no ti we journalist papa no frep papa fa mu wi se send division 1 voices you as a power mo bra yi pa okopie obusua e she mo ase a you papa de kunta free enti Seahorse ultra cool air coolant eno na me de ehun komo kakra ejao bo modern ada so sabeti aka Seahorse ultra cool coolant na huma pure choose what your engine needs ni beti abo ma engine atia atumpo no engine no demonstrate efficiency na fe so open the efficacy of an ultra coolant a Seahorse ultra cool coolant ELC no coolant no for heavy equipment but more than that pretty heavy equipment trucks and construction machines engine no a cooling system no here more than ordinary air coolant it more than that say on sabiti aka the ELCM air coolant a long life heavy duty air coolant specially designed say beti abone potato engine from rust and rain achen and rain canne afi corrosion bi yefio na afi so kwai control high operating temperatures question na Mexico so bu machine use na kse timi do ntimi nye yi but we no unya sa coolant papa bia well formulated air coolant here beti aboa e ma niama akwedi ama prevent cavitation na afi so air liner damages niama e dey assess engine nim no when say boa e ma etimi di nchineche e protect air aluminium na afi cast iron na afi steel components of air yinubu steel krana is na say for the right coolant in fanguma you so be ne color be dia won niti no misraw wo chemicals be wo Asia say hu coolant so use can Asian car or say Japanese car so hu so I say car no European car so hu coolant ade begum Seahorse ultra cool coolant misraw coolant ba kwa we say fa na manfo di akire hwe nim so musabiti akabi organic acid base free from harmful air chemicals damage steels no and afin so sensors kan no bo ho ban pa make sensors no work effectively make it ideal for modern heavy duty engines working under tough conditions but modern other say loaders excavators and afin trucks and buses na afin so industrial engines ELCM coolant delivers long lasting air protection and reduce maintenance e ma card ade chi bia de call shop no we twa so criteria wa Mr. friend was 0244 577 559 0244 577 559 and 0544 133 169 0544 133 169 Seahorse ultra cool coolant the right additives no and they make it the right coolant what in your papa coolant papa na etimi boa e ma coolant ye papa na boa maka no so di nchineche but more than that so sabiti aka Seahorse ultra cool coolant papa no ana me de one dance eja no ye kan no na mesa e de ehihye so kwetun sejawa ebeti aboa na odo ho agim ebi gold omo ya de pa na ebi gold for no say fans e pese mo eko world cup na baso US Canada any Mexico na akomutia fa hom de world cup na tiensa ba 2026 afia ana surge within baso me pacho ope chance obeti dia kodia akochie air blasters o sakensi ma the world biggest stage now na say ebi gold air group say Ghana's supporters travel package home everything taken care of more registration and consultation visa processing afi travel health insurance so the be bound afi amount World Cup air tickets na afi so round trip airfare and afi so kwan internal transportation ye mount 14 nights accommodation with breakfast benya no peduane entime send dia peso plus an official air blasters air fancy ye umpewe na apekata mukaya mutuma eni kohwe no stress no confusion no just football passion and then the unforgettable memories no and every good from paying for their bar month for ADHD. Choose from almost packages no almost standard almost corporate economy. Now for more corporate business we need packages from their bar. Now standard package no and a medium one dance here when you budget pass and my end before no $8,900 $8,900 until you get $10,000 I be back actually I'm I drop money at Sanko. Myself sits near limited to make up for each every good for a catch it. Now and me out AS opportunity 053 780 4885 053 780 4885 and I say 0545 995223 0545 995223 www.epigotravels.com and I say odo ni chire office el Sakumono Estate junction so omo eben cheesy pizza o sabetua come the same building emu no mo be good say it's a golden experience. Let's take Ghana to the World Cup we mu ana den kofo Echo World Cup package kesi na se akohwabua ema etian kwenti mesel modern ada se oni on betua tala amaboa ema also World Cup akonto kesi countries miensa ana yakomuti aboma omaya abatan a wo mu ana 2026 yo mu ehwe World Cup no ABC game so chacha no e oni ade numerals Roman numerals kwatu and e ade letters etuni ABC game o dial *262# *262# o pick 3 letters na was take it from Ghana 5 Ghana cedis no we 1 million na near the campaign say the more who play 10 Ghana per round no increase winning no na we jumedia a license by the NLA under the Caritas platform but more than that sound sabitia can ABC game *262# *262# *262# for Jim Eriamwa Emaniama 18 Queen Famau. You may go back time within airpridespin.com. Also say Fisabre Kono, Obese, also Sunny Memoir, Nebua Mosika Sem 18 Kuyi, na Unya Achadia air car, na Udikufia, Oba quality air golden tickets. Golden tickets no, Oko pricespin.com.gh, pricespin.com.gh, na web play, na ebe facility air 30 winners. So 30 winners no, only one. And a bed drive air can home na obeka wina prekope o chance of becoming an owner no and any kwea mechi we are intimi so enyeza wutie misa akeke da bi bomodin ada say nyina otoli bomodin asa obetia kom na onso akopli go now to airpricespin.com.gh terms and conditions ni applied. You can price pin together we play price pin regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana also techri ana edijumedi 18 sabrel gumwa German dish set dazi ewa ha set bibia kama dia ene yenhwe se bibia kama dia
o nyame adom bibia kama
adena ase o we no voice no so fine
there there
so fine
so fine
so fine o dia no jemu ni nyadwuma ha ba
bibia kama o say na super class kotokone house foku dia
commentary wa so timi adibi
say kotokone house na tia kone de etikwa eni agro dabi eni agro
etikwa dia
dabi so ginam kiti kra because so we captain on the bridge dia eni agro kotokone house na ebo dabi obi ani nyina wa haso nyina eti haso nyina wa ha Professor UK Wallace Prof
set ken and ebe omunu ba kono no
oh yes
I want to
sa eno nsi anemu Professor nyamini Professor UK Wallace ebe na nyamisama we preach we bia on say good is everywhere you find yourself I say kanyamiasa I very necessary because yebre nyina de e wiase nyina the end no sembo no ubenya nyame enchen etimi atena nti Prof ebroso yenwura mu kakra ewo amanon tokrom na fe yehwe de ekoso enso ewo ha nei yebedi kan ahwe matisa wodoa anwumera me no ekasai na se ekoso ebiasa se ebi nso eyawie na fe yehu de ekoni nyina yebedi kan ewuram ewo Italy serese Syria matisa ne bi ewo hono mu a eno adwagu ya ne me no ekasai baako etodwa 20
25 minutes ena Cagliari omo eni Lecce esia obi antimi mfa ball ento ne nyonko atena ana afe big game ba ko ekoso ewo La Liga no no se die na se Madrid for take lead ewo La Liga 60 points ena Barca ewo 58 nti Barca mino kase na nyumre enibere ewo pa 12 minutes ena omo ne Girona edi aboania Girona 0 Barca 0 nti eno ene match kase ba ko na se ekoso a dodo na omo eni edi achide se nei Barca timisha na so no so take over na se 1 point no lead Real Madrid na bia so atimi akonkanti Madrid die na se ni omonso edi eno no nti yenwem kaka na fe yehwe de koso ewo eye Champions League essence nsembebira start aboba watchna nyame aduma de chenie Jofa Champions League knockout stage no Nese esase watchna ye 17th of February na sene nombesi yako Galatasaray ni Juve na fe Monaco ene Paris Saint-Germain Benfica ene Real Madrid match we ehun sembebere ehon ma de emao na fe Borussia Dortmund so ene Atlanta ene ja wo mu ebo na match ba konso ano be se papa no ene Olympiacos ni Bayer Leverkusen na fe Club Brugge ene Atletico Madrid for na munsu Asia na Carabao anase Carabao Omo Anthony Newcastle elebo na Bode Glemino kasa omo Inter Milan match we eye wukwada na ene nese Benghazi sa obebo me padia na se bibia so timi editom ye kodia se ne siche match nese bon Bode Glem ene Inter Milan elebo no Prof no kase uko aye grounds stadium eno ewo Norway nese Bode Glem for home grounds na Prof agopamani nyina me no kase nese snow no ato akoba agopamani so menei nese ya sisa asat now ene Monday omugusu ezisa watena ombesan so atoa so na pe kwabia so ukwada match nenso atimi atodwa se ne se Champions League knockout stage no eno ene edru so nese ne playoff no eye Bodo Glimt against Inter Milan nti on Asempa 94.7 FM YouTube ene uko mu a obo say yes nese ni nyina ohwe match sa wodo a Bodo Glimt for no omo edit snow na nese ato mago pamano so nyina onya ba bi kram for sit ni nya no omu ebo mode atimi apapa ni nya no nese ne eno nso ehun nsem ehon mu a yede ema on Asempa 94.7 FM na fe yenwram ewo other issues awodo a eno nso ekoso de nese ne sitie Jose Mourinho mino ekasai nese coach akasa na coach ene bobo quality ene Benfica ho ena coach Jose Mourinho nese head coach wo woni ne former club ene ekosia no eye Real Madrid na no na Mourinho edi atodwa se nyame no nukranie obi obekasa match ni munya din no na soboa match no emu edi na first match etodwa kra na se group stage anase no league phase na mo ebo a Benfica eti Real Madrid esomo ewo eye Portugal no na kobane se player ba ku edi ni jersey edi my Jose Mourinho se mbonese Mourinho die na ve won sutimi sare bia sutimi konkan na so the jokes eno kache ni college ni se nurse mahu Madrid de nurse wo he omo champions anase wo he omo atade ni mu omo de bo Champions League na omo so ba chom Real Madrid nurse 15 enso eho eno eche se Madrid Champions League no omo ji mako nurse 15 eno mo age but de cheni no matter what ne de ono yo se mo ni nurse oba wini empo nurse game na bia so etimi akonkan na o wini nyankobon ya adoma nurse dot na o wini ewia na e ba ne sempo no Madrid edi Champions League na waso ne de nese mfa no ho enti otena game ne de nese kwan bia so Madrid nese nei ebelu so sanse ne tim Benfica no ombe ho adwuma na bia so atimi akonkanti weni sima Jose Mourinho nso wode etodwa na Asempa 94.7 FM yanko Arsenal asoye energy say nese nibra enso eho enibra ewo ne nyina ane se Arsenal for nese ne omo ade ato so officially nese kwan bia so omo de we no esi ekwane dia senesa Brantenity and Gonzalo Nesembono Garcia ya Brante bia nese ne omu ehwe anim sen kombetimi abawuram ewo Spain na promotimi akwakopa no na Abrante dia betodwan echemu a senesempono Spain head coach and General Luis de la Ponte ebe kan so the way no esi ekonom nese Gonzalo Garcia ya player bono ojina na so pa banemum ne samu ne striking no ano esi ene Abrante ne Jenny Samu wapra into World Cup no ontimi enkobi obemense World Cup no ama Gonzalo Nese Garcia enya advantage no esan se Luis de la Fonte say ope box to box striker so betimi aye adwuma no edi ama no World Cup na se na bia so etimi akonkante ne Garcia ena ne dino aba beto je kwambia so Nese Samuel Pradia na so no a ene wo kwane bia so etimi akonkan apeyenko Manchester United for wo mu Arsenal apeyenko de ekoso oh man you ase se coach and the ade aye Michael Carrick eba no enyoma ekoye ede Manchester United na se match ni se obelu super de dabi lose bia ensu eniho eno na captain and the Bruno Fernandes wakade ato on mo se omunjai Michael Carrick no onye na dwuma esan se lose bia ma bibia ekoye ede Manchester United da na se kwambia so muja no na otimi aye adwuma no na ekobane so na se coach ikra no enya na kwan na wo pronso emrane empawo na so obi obetimi aye adwuma no edi amaye mo ase se di obi obetimi aye adwuma no eye Michael Carrick nto ni nsba Bruno Fernandes nso wode etudwa na no na Manchester United po omonso de ebobo no echemu aja wo mu epe na se Vinicius Junior ne contract ne ebewu 2027 enti se 2027 ana ne contract ne ebewu dia ene kwan bia so ombere so mbetimi afa Brentford no na se 375,000 pounds a week na per Brentford enso etimi abaje penesi akan edi ama Manchester United into winning small eno so astatia edaho ano eba Ayas boboko no ewo eye Holland na Brentford din edi Alexander Zinchenko ena mokopa ne sa Brentford mra no momesi akan so empam menu kasai omo match a weekend na so mo na futu na enso asia no match no amba na wiye a Brentford more a minute na anko animu mpo enaja oprai 3rd minute pepe and oprai the rest of the season no nesa Zinchenko wontimi ensi akan biem emfa ma Ayas into winning small and also abeto e de eto enim na Asempa 94.7 prape yanko aye nesa Feyenoord and the Benghazi so be ha a Brighton e de Raheem Sterling yes nesa over here se de bonso o se aye pen of porta de obo nesa ne bibia ye Feyenoord yes outside now onya aye working permit enti wontimi mpo enye training e wo Feyenoord for e wo Holland but ninyana se Holland boboko no meche ye Feyenoord for na so mbeko short training camp e wo Belgium next week e ho na Raheem Sterling na so betimi adjoining e ye Feyenoord boboko na fe wa start training na bia so etimi akonkan but as at now there say the next Feyenoord for no but oni working permit nti na so ntimi enye adwuma no emfama e ye Feyenoord to win sma eno nso aba Nico Williams senisa let Bobao e wana Brante wo sina kan me no kasa de Arsenal force kwan Brante possible ne ball na so obebe piem e wa Arsenal beboa head coach Mikel Arteta wono ye Spain ni enti Nico Williams kwan possible ne ball no na so we piem e wo e Arsenal force ya eno so betimi abo papa na sika na se nei e bobo no enie 100 million euros eno enimpo na se release clause e wa Brante ne ji e de Nico Williams so e na so ya se kwambia so ba se obaba besi akan e di ama Arsenal nti weni sika se Arsenal for omunsu etia eno nso na bia so etimi akonkan nti weni ensensem no na de etienie EPL that's English Premier League no ene yepe kapa ekoso ewo eye England abrochimam no menu ekasai say yebo a essence fi Wednesday ekono enam sempo no Ramadan nti Muslim nese place si akan ewo EPL num ewo England no ade na se EPL no se omaye ade ato ne se ebere no so na ye 6 o'clock na so obi breaking a fasting or breaking the Ramadan na so kwambia so match no ye best stop yenka so ono nko a na ebi on free game ni ye best stop game no best 10 minutes na ono so ebi akwadu bi ho empire so bo ni nyina no na se ja omu abomode atimi empo no anya break se de atimi cooling break best 5 minutes we de ye Ramadan break na be koso best 10 minutes 20 minutes na no so atimi break into any dia yepie ene omu so edi aba ye de ema on Asempa 94.7 Fm ya to so atoliba na se abrante ne ti ade aye toloba me no kase wosina kan ede ma aye mant na sembo no Chelsea bobo kono ba se ne sembo no aye na se Liam ebepiem e wo no head coach ede ma aye Chelsea bobo kono na se Rosine wo bepiem e wo no enya da abrante no na se onya playing time enti ne playing time ne se de enkoye no ene na se abrante ne pa ne ho adwe se obetumi akopiem e wo Newcastle United poso ye anase West Ham United poso ye inti abrante ene wono so na se dia a start ebobo bano se Chelsea bobo kona se na se playing time inti de nkoye inti wahwene ya Newcastle e hono mu no obeko anase West Ham e hono so no betumi abuem anase obetumi abu ne ketumi akopiem na bia so etumi akonkan se ne sa abrante ne tedi Dominican Szoboszlai oye super aye midfielder at the Liverpool bobokono se bon da ho no bob pigs no at the twat na ano de papa na no na Real Madrid bobokono se de abeto dwa se abrante a week on betimi offer no be se 350k pounds na brante timi adepene enso timi aba sense koya offer so bon pigs no ene sa konya no eba no begina ewo Madrid a enim ho no pigs no eba nko ade a na so betimi aye adwuma Morgan Rogers me no kasa de wosina kan Edema Aston Villa bobokono na Bayern Munich wo mu aba o master ti approach se koya brante no paso ese ni goals no emu ehie papa sa brante o betimi aba Bayern Munich kaso no obebesi akan enso ede amo way ene dia eno nso eba na se Morgan Rogers nso Bayern pendene so be PEP na kokopim e wo German Bundesliga Ousmane Dembele asat now na se Ballon d'Or winner wono ene title no ekuta no sina kan de ma Paris Saint-Germain so de so mu match omu ene Monaco we no eye na se France derby pa Champions League no knockout stage no Paris Saint-Germain ni Monaco eno mu Asia na Brighton Jenny Ousmane Dembele Paris Saint-Germain mu game mu botia na se René no abrante no antimi anwie wo primu wo second half no asat na still ne ho ento no a na se ye likely so wotena obemesi game no 20 sima eno so atimi aba na breaking one amede eto anim ne se eye I go tudo menu kasa ediem na so wura no abu ni ketem anes wonam wiem eko eye Holland anase woko England abonten so ni nyina ne se tona was bobo kona na nsanya last week ana mama orane tin edit Thomas Frank se ba bia adu ne de eja wonko na ono so enkonko pa ne sebrim ewo ba bia opeso woko bia enti na bobo kona tin edit tona was for wom any head coach but asat now there na se tudo menu ekasai orano atimi ababe piem se wono ene ababe hwe chire for 2026 season ni nyina edi ama tona was bobo kono na se coach edi tudo why stand coach edi ama Croatia pen and ape pok Thessalonica wonya no wadi ne juma Galatasaray wadi ne juma Udinese aso we coach ho and wasan so coach Juventus as assistant coach wasan coach Verona ensu bobokono na ape Marseille Lyon Lazio ensu we coach Juve and we coach enei na se ora eye tudo watim ebepiemu ewo tona hosel for wo mu asenti asat now there wono en ebebesom aye adwuma no na bia so atimi akonkan sma and so about for 2026 season ni nyina de tudo wono ana aba as a head coach at the Tottenham Hotspur bubukono on Asempa 94.7 FM Prof wadarama mamfansia na yensanso emrepi nti amana ni tokrom ena yekoye no
okay enti gomwa chema de set dazi ana otene kase odi ewura tokronim na enkomo tokronim bia no wode won hyehyɛ no so 8 giant na enra Ghana's El Clasico the super clash 8 ba so na anika has na etu fa finka ha ekopie mu Kumasi a wode ekabako akoto Kumasi Asante Korokoso a besi sabri aye adwendwene Kumasi ahwɛ senamafo etu ompufu gu a na se awosem ana tiense pio bank han so a ase vituna abepie nkan but celebration ne papaye so ase bana ke bia abekɔ epo bia kutuka wo no na nke ho no has frank ha wo ho ya de ade ho na kata nyama so na eboa but we rest in Mexico so as a has so is slow after say o record so victory pem se park no so de ne kakra bia nkan na but as you see so na ne hwɛ has ene kotokɔ ne has no we did me to aso anka the whole month to aso no be din kunim no bragging rights no dwane se ho saa ma wa wo se na nema esia ko se hwan ana ukonya na mana obiara te kom de obiara ntiama kasa no ekra ayedene obiara te say obiara te obiara te e was in the ezieko yaw bibia boko de
Prof bibia boko
okay quickly on game no na fe later me fama shake na fe on to aso
me da say yan chetie for na me ho akwa but Steven Starboy Starboy formerly of Hello FM or say me kan che so cha na otie from UK
Starboy
I said 2017 or feel like you but or the better text
I say 2017 me feel as the edos me nyu obi obo mama me
Starboy
me boy nya de
Star Prof enra ye share a game one meka so far enema na ewo hunu nyina na de to nche na hwe game na nkasa on the pitch no enya dia obitim de onsa si obo say it was a spectacular game and I want him for some found si ensansi obo say the previous Kotokone has games say a very bad performance very bad no and so bitim de onsa si obo aka say it was a bad game. On the game itself, and Sanama ba ehun wa we kakra no. I feel say it was a game yenya two coaches showing something. One coach showed say ewo touchline ho no. Na ohwebo ni bi say the ni nyina yebi na. Ena ba konso so say he went into the game with a plan to win. Omo amukọ game ni bi na Kumasi Asante Kotoko coaches no. And I'm call with a plan to win a Hartford coaches. No. So Hartford team no going into this particular game. Prof Madika Mabekano, I said they are the least scoring side, and I say per the last game in the we say normal be the second least scoring side in the Premier League. Whilst now the least conceding side in the Premier League. And throughout, so Hartford game na no mukakobonwa. They knew they had a solid defense led by SCB, and then they had a very solid and experienced goalkeeper in Abrantia, a friend said Benjamin Asare. Okay. And in Tisa Hartford Ebeshano, a idea not a bedding. Say a creative chance na Kwakobasha there. I knew it was going to be difficult because so ye free kick no Bosha need the free on more. Hartford had only one decent chance. Na a potential goal scoring chance. And on this counter no munya yenwa. It was 1-on-1 between Hartford player no and Kumasi Asante Kotoko defender na. Rafael Amponsa ball on the ball keeper instead of chipping the ball over the keeper and rounding the goalkeeper up no or ball on the ball. That was the only clear cut chance Hartford Kenya. By the free kick no. Utani kwene so de Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Hartford made sure to say Kumasi Asante Kotoko enya chance be against them. It's a good defense and making sure say they will shut Kumasi Asante Kotoko attacking it down entirely, and they did that for 90 minutes. Coach Didi Domani did one thing. Oshe Kumasi Asante Kotoko team nyina hu say Branch Efense Kubejawu is the most dangerous player for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And anytime be a Kotoko ebenya a game of fluidity biano and so na game ni free ba. So what can I do? Make sure you block the passing lanes for Kubejawu from midfield to attack no. Eti oya sade na Kotoko attack no were not supplied balls na nkasa no. Kotoko attack no dead on arrival no. Then they resorted to floating balls. Ye ball na yen long yen either ye de beko wings near across the abum and answer from the middle no ye be long pass e dia and it started right after Kotoko conceded goal no. By 30th minute na Kotoko conceded goal. Right after Kotoko conceded goal no and almost started to boss abrabo no, and it was clear say na go to the advantage of Hartford. On says be any the playing partner for Hartford, and then Benjamin Asare, especially in the second half of Benjamin Asare cried as or the bay show boat or the I didn't be the agro air park and so. And I was shocked say Kumasi Asante Kotoko coach an original bench and Hamza Obin Matibi be were. And I am tempted to believe say I say because Obi the Ghana football achi and him Hamza Obin from Mediama Eba Hartford and that's a Mobodu or call a Division 1 club and one of the best attributes is an ability to read games and influence the game from the bench as the second man in command. And it's a brief that time that have to gamer first half of one year, you will see clearly second half, they will get it well because always Hamza is saying something into the head of the head coach, But Kumasa Santikoko kept playing one style. Mbokwana yapem diaba, Mbokwana Benjamin Sari Acheno. Serve for 90 minutes. Knowing very well say the plan wasn't working to perfection, And no. Dead on arrival. And a Kumasa Santikoko Ediko Lucy game. Game na Kumasa Santikoko Lucy, It wasn't as if they were better side than Heart of Oak. On the day, Heart of Oak were the better team. On the day, Heart of Oak were no more than though una kitabo na ubobidi, especially after say has a red card no. Una kitabo na ubo. But one of the best things that any team can do and any coach can do is your ability to manage and control games when you are not in possession. Your off-ball arrangement. And Kodidi Dramani and then the team did that to perfection, especially how to work back four and then goalkeeper. They make sure that right after defend an AD record, they had two mandates. Play and defend the goal and match, and they had to work colors. Then play and defend or play better with the record because the record it was a needless record. It was a needless record. And then Senka Kotoko bete kano, and I Senka Kotoko ebe winning game no. And Prof, and then you may say, Eka from N1 Babesi 24 hours later, and Kanon and didn't that password. House of France now ever one of so more. Has him by foot now ever so more. Even some of the players would have accused him. A Tomano Muja Parker so 10 and Akano. They had one thing in mind: play and defend, go Nayashan, because in himself. Opportunity to score second goal abetting, but we are not going to concede. Let's make sure we are defending and defending well, and then make sure say you better be a this situation. Na a pressure at the free na and I am sure say after the blast of the whistle, if there was anybody in the House of setup and then anybody power, next side defender no could record. If there was anybody within the House of Work setup, after say referee Danela he bought a bang, none anybody pa me sure some record be free dressing room publication the colleagues abedo mas na nyasem ketwa. Because House a go around 20th 25th minute. What the guy could needless yellow card bako. Na babia incident around the center circle it wasn't as if the Kotoko air danger be to other team it wasn't as if they bypass you there were no other Heart of Oak players or better salvage situation no kotia obina ichi showing all your stats. But the lie had no option he was even lenient because like a red card offense straight. But because of somebody can't do yellow card he decided to say flash second yellow card now after red naba. On any day, any officiating official ever must straight red card. Nanka would be a film. It may you sure after the game no. None of the pa or no kasa na kuma editor but Prof Kumasia Sante Kotoko said that I walk going into this particular game. It looks like na a one tom also because all the antics around the game showed clearly say no omunya ready for this particular game. Yes, the last two games are not a big games at the moment, but they could have managed the situation properly and get some needed results. They could have gotten good results from the game, but how on manage at the end? Or would the kind who had two players and the technical bench so answer on a game and I did a game now for Peno. Karim Tito realized that Kotoko has game there in as much as every all confidence when you say obet me ashano 50-50 can go anywhere. Eti say me safer with the game na eba na dey ma film nko e no film no the koy. Then because of that time span it's one into Kotoko before decide say any coach yeah deputy onye dey on take over the mandate and make sure say obet me drive team na dey game no na ye tiasa na ati say supporters be training grounds also coach on man in training. And we look at coach in the dreaming and in the body language card original touchline. Clearly he was out of his body. Because Ojo go the bar, also go the bar. I think around 12-15 minutes now go naba. 14 minutes now go naba. The first question of babies was Adi am family. Now only believe crowd because already yadi kind ajojo and I said the kind make attempt say wo yempel the supporters body leadership and the kind create impression or the public space or nyade ntie nya ne kwa manenko. And one thing I am sure Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters were also not prepared for the game. Prof, the last time me say has a book. Kobobo Kumasi against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Na almost say omokwa rally. Gone are the days na a natural phenomenon for Heart of Oak, na a natural tradition for Heart of Oak. Abribi omokobobo eye Kumasi Babaya Sports Stadium no. Chapter 9. Any chapter half man. Omobeka bom asem. Na enkrafo ni bi akoka ho Oma Asambo Heart of Oak supporters Washington region na Honorable Salujo Baba Ashai the late Kwakwa Duse kana umu no mo nya a big rally in support for Heart of Oak to make sure that their presence are being felt. The previous NCC chairman for including me and Kasami Everses Herman, I didn't see that thing happening until new NCC chairman Ibaya or yes, Heart of Oak. So it meant that Heart of Oak were poised for the game. Omu making sure say omuni any unstabilized reasons via senior team na kasa proper no, then fans so decided say they will back their team and make sure say they will get the needed results, and they got the needed results. Prof, Madike aka me say Heart of Oak team no ebeye dene say team be show mo 2-0 and I say 2 goals unless on one kasa decided say they will cause problems at the back for you to score them 2 goals. It's a bra boy turn net no. I was looking at how Kotoko will react, and that mean himself once Heart of Oak anya the first goal in there, Kotoko will be chasing for a draw or a lose. And no, and by Yemo has team Nabaso, nobody should take anything away from Heart of Oak team. No, they were yes. In as much as a Kotoko, what you say, Kotoko team no, maybe a player for player or more better players near the on the day Heart of Oak were better than them. On the day 90 minutes there boy no, Heart of Oak were better than them, and me sure say you never kwa parade OTA. On country Heart of Oak board of directors no. Any the new MD na aba no. Omu adwuma mienu pe na ye. Yabani omu because FIFA no mu asem.
New MD be kind
of course, see yabani omu.
Hey sir.
So yabani Heart of Oak for transfer in Hons and Semebo. Yes, so omu timi tua sika na kodidi do money. Omu pe players dey man at least 2 good potent attackers, 1 creative midfielder. What the Kelly foundation their two solid back line or experienced goalkeeper or a very good backup in goalkeeping department or in Solomon Agbesi for Heart of Oak. Adi has a lucky CA to probably make major challenge a major almost a major challenge to the Premier League, you know. A striker or attackers a bit a huge number of goals. And Prof ABR said has the number to make Jessia or China. Mesa ba me aba behwa de bi won say badi kan ba be kan what happens some shake say do dem what dem kan ti ase Madike be kan about the problem with Ghana goal scoring. Unim say yabo match week 22 e de awie ye top scorers no a won the lady Ghana Premier League no obi anu an goals wa schedule 12. So bu season no mienu a omo lead the goal scoring chart no obi anu ane de edu half of goals na yashen, and a problematic for your league if you about 22 games na your strikers away league your attackers away league, but out of the 18 premiership teams no attackers no obi anywhere or even half of the number of games na yabona, it should be a major concern for your league any or more league so no any technical handlers or the various teams and any the general technical handlers of a year Ghana football. There should be a strategic way you bet him they produce a year striker.
No exhibit what is it showing?
We are lacking goal scorers.
maybe we have but the potency and
I say only say board here because of say football a year 11 man sport intino and yet they are benyo be number 9 ho okay ebenye they are benyo be number 11 and number 7 ho what I say but as to say nipa na de nejina ho adwuma na de nation nsa no oye qualified enough and I say award the ability to execute adwuma na audition nsa no is where the problem is
okay
it's your monchero munye ni again me de man no see no we dey menu apanyini shake e wa ha say me ye sure say ono so ebe hu bi look I didn't see enra no amia hu say if you trusting in football no kakra bi in terms of promotion any time na we might get spectators at the stadium ebia enye be place the person who
share timing so
ya share timing here because enra game about 5 p.m. and so when the a stadium hono mo for me I feel say yenye piloting stadiums na you access to flights no baby to say Samurai Boy Legon Kumase any other matches na be call e bi wo ho a yen hye dan schedule na nwumre ne hwe ade
okay but yeah na security say consensus
it comes with a cost it comes with a cost but we should do it
so be bo matches anadwo on kania ne on konia ba e be bo ha e say geographical location of the stadium no pe na e won kania we na say mukufia
and so say issue
okay obidi about say people said the red card is not supposed to stand and someone is also saying the player should be blamed. The only difference in the match is a good officiating referee and the tactical determination of the Haas period. We'll see a friend Sonny Tema. All radio stations, more particular Kotoko bias radio analysts say Kotoko is ahead of Haas. Now that it has 10 the other way, they are now marginal analysts. And then Nkoma will be so at the Abidja El Hano. Na
say obi mo hin no de or de abeto mo baboy
Daniel Drew so finder so Effie Daniel Drew Daniel formerly of Joy
no
finder
Ghana web kura wajai
that's on here we
okay just send a message. I see you cross my mind, bro. Hope you are well. Yes, I'm very well, thank you. Obi said, good evening, Prof. Yesterday, Kotoko played with 10 Zongo boys from Accra. In your, it's your boy Asna inside Air Cambodia, Tema Community 18. Because Kotoko played with 10 Zongo boys from Accra.
There's our party that Kotoko plays 10 and 11 and when we 10. We come out and free we 10. Every na say ayi onya Ghana ni samba onel
sa but so ba Ghana no see you can see you Accra enti shake Odama
bro
bibia ebo kodie
alhamdulillah
okay kwenya no odia ye hwe ne mo expectations na abam no
in the absence of good, bad is good. Prof, me feel say yesterday was a good day for Ghana football, but obviously it can be better. But it's an assurance of the fact that Ghana football is alive, and that any Mabia will get it like said ACTA and maybe a tremono. I agree with my brothers about the timing of your matches. No, Prof, research actually say even the almighty English Premier League is your more matches home born on a pa. You understand? Mm-hmm. The almighty Spanish La Liga, our matches be or just to dodge or swerve some of the fixtures in the English Premier League. So that will meet me and the needed attention. Prof, and hard when say over League B. Or more time in now, or more fix your matches no. Now I fix your matches such that any more no Asia said the bear also being attention and hard. It is something that is worth considering. because yempeu ewiase no grew to a certain level. Na level na ewiase na duru no Prof. It is easier today for young people in Ghana to watch football abroad than watching football at home.
That's true.
You understand? It is easier today. Before you could me or app also every league in the world I can watch it on the phone. You understand? But you can't say same about our local football. For example, say over economy na ye womna any the average people that are found in this particular economy, any baby a boy matches na so we mathematics na likely say so obi a free yam fan say okokumasi aye obro bi we fra swame menko echiro Swami is the central part of Kumasi. Now ofri Swami eba stadium abehe matcha ye need direct trotro and the gisa offer trotro from Swami ekusi Angunaga Junction. Now afa Angunaga Junction akosi Amakum traffic light na wana antiako stadium anase odruwa obefa taxi ako stadium
anase otie na onya trotro ayeko atonso.
Yes, no, see stadium traffic light nasi. So enti Prof averagely ube here be 50 cedis for trotro. Asana ko tua gate fees. Akohe match no. But then the same person may not pay the same amount to watch Chelsea versus Arsenal online. Enti it is becoming easier and cheaper watching football online than going to the stadium. And to say, "Eno they see you know, Prof. If I say na ye twin adwene koso, it's a huge case study for all of us. When we nipa dodo motor tickets, I'm even told
15,000.
I'm even told that referee Daniel Lai eto 50 tickets, 5,000 series worth of tickets, 100 pieces of tickets.
Yes.
At the chair supporters so monko he match
Referee no.
Chaba won't be Toby. Referee Daniela Toby.
Regional Minister.
Dr. Amakwini Toby. Greater Accra Regional Minister, Honorable Linda Okulu, right? Onusu Toby. Zoba Etobi. CID Etobi. Ye onipa bebre omoto take his chair. In the end, almost inipa ba stadium. It was interesting, it was attractive, but how did they come? Most of them came with free tickets.
Free tickets has come to stay.
Prof, you see, I was saying we need to have a serious conversation about how we will get people back into the stadium. There were so many components a bit miyama nipano aba stadium, but this is one of the challenges. For example, me admo magazine, ebia mission aduma. Ya pon aduma, me master wama miska ebia 200 cedis and 100 cedis a day. Me okotoko supporter and me house supporter. Has no kotoko be match me pese me ko stadium. From Swami to stadium no, in and out to 50 cedis. Me ko kutia say o gate na ma design. It was a stadium kono, I am a day. Again, the match is also live on TV. In the same Panbeba Stadium, no, there are so many avenues today. Emma, if you trano, I have 4. I'm an show about stadium or stadium or boka. So what can we do? We need to have a rethink about CDC and Yama, the timing of our games. Very, very, very important. And then again, Prof, again, yes, a timing for the games, no. The 2 teams involved must seriously lead this campaign. And I repeat, 2 teams, no, Has and Kotoko, must seriously lead this campaign. How do they do it? They have to build very, very, very good teams that will be attractive for the supporters to come to the stadium. Prof, me first, my second degree in communication studies. Christian Service University of Kumasi, 2015. My thesis am Troy. Me use air communication as a tool to raise revenue for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. That was my thesis. Me the copy command. Baby, I'm going to copy no. Me rehoy. Me donyangopo. Now, Prof. Say, Asante Kotoko. The biggest asset that they have is Otunfo. The name alone is the biggest asset that they have is the name Otunfo. Now, Kotoko supporters, has supporters. Opa can they all see bia chromo say team no performance and they won't come to the stadium. That is how they register their protest. They won't come. But the team no start to say a performer. You see the numbers. Oh, say has a Koshakotoko Kumasi. Check the next House of Folk game at the University of Ghana. You see the numbers. One will transfer ban at the house. No? It is a blessing in disguise. In 1996, when House of Folk suffered that transfer ban, from 96 to 2000, because they were not selling and they were not signing, so they had to keep the team as a condition. I want them. Oh, three. Me want to me pa.
Akuma epopo me yem.
Catch my is only kakra so that.
My shoot to still me bas makuma no epopo. Wa ka say tuwe you body. Oh, Prof. Enti that ban no Emma House of Folk keep players no for a very long time. She Samia J, Kenneth Sapon, Jacob Nati, Ajimandia, Sani Wahab, Emmanuel Sekufo, Chastela, Domon Mo, Dombote, Emmanuel Jogu, Joe Ansan. Look at the length of time that they played for House of Folk. Na me wo ha supporter bi o Asante Bekwai yaw braya obi obi amichao sa has bo match we a odum de obusa ha share saying it's either say ha share 3 and 4 and 5. It is because the team had built a very strong side. Even at that time Manana has a dominating Ghana football no. Check Asante Kotoko. Jojo Osei Boateng, Aziz Ansah, TV3, Danakwa, Azekousu Ninja, Joseph Hendrich, Yusuf Chepsa, Edmodo Uso Ansah, Stephen Odro Nana Hindua, Isaac Boache, Sheila Alassam. Look at the length of time that they also played for Asante Kotoko. And they give you semblance of the Galacticos or the top team that you think of. In Tubeko Stadium, Kwabna Dojimo, Answa Demo, Emba. You will go and watch them. Prof. Na yet me free Bekwai. And Antiba Nyon Kwanta, and send a befa car, Akoyo Kotoko training, and you see a Koyo Machu, Ewo Ridge, training keke. So the point I'm making is if the two teams build very strong sides and they begin to win, the supporters will come to the stadium. Mayam Kwechiri P. Quite recently, Achaka Kradebe and Che Biasa and Bashir Hayford. On also by obey the renaissance of Kotoko was starting with Michael Akufumo, Jordan Opoku, any other players. Near Genome
1990.
So what did those players ever start here? Check what happened at Kotoko at that time. they also were able to bring the numbers to the stadium. And Kotoko was very attractive to the supporters. Prof, 2 teams no. Omoyare Eyebako, and the antidote is one. Build a good team and the supporters will come to the stadium. And for us at the FA, we are always happy. So 2 teams no ebo mo modian. Because I had the other time no. 95% of Ghanaians are Kotoko and Haas. The remaining 5% are also Kotoko and Haas. Because remaining 5%, they are still like kids of Kotoko and Haas. And these 2 teams, no, we simply conclude Ghana football as that is the perception of a lot of people. But Prof, if they begin to do things well and they begin to play good football, trust me, the spectacle we saw in Kumasi yesterday will be more than that. And maybe a chum near full floodlights near Kotoko has matches. That era can come back if the 2 teams build a very good side. One has team no. And yet extraordinary. To be very honest with you, it is not an extraordinary team. But Didi Dramani is doing, he's trying, he's patching, he's managing. Oyenyama Kuden Kakra said they bear on lose matches. Look, 22 matches were considered just 7 goals. Intimina Membo Obi Boa Menjo Didi Dramani no. So one shawa on shano no the managing or con kakra. Even with the I think in 2013 the 2013-2014 season what the Kotoko G League we brought about 14 matches draw. About 14 draws by G League. So it tells you the kind of coach he is. He's very pragmatic. So into such kind of coaches no neshaya ding. Sanoga Samoka no. If House of Folk are able to pay debt na amayomonya transfer ban no. Obu to say can we na di ankasa timi ko market ekofa players ba ko mienu bi be katim na o ngo say no ho. Me say you give House of Folk 2 years.
And say Kwame prior to the Abasa Prof, tell your guy I've taken his advice and it will be delivered and the results will come. Thanks.
Inshallah.
Also so far man is to be didn't you?
We up no. Prof. If you know how to drive the sea. So these are the things that we need to do. And Bibia Kahubiano a pay bonus. And right, it was a very good spectacle. The spectators were there. In fact, me who 83-4 Penyufo Bebre Stadium, I was very happy seeing all those people there. And it's a very good image for our game. Look, you see almost all of them posting pictures and other things. Before the game, now Eastern Regional Minister, Mami, your friend said something Patricia. She posted something. Okachre Dr. Mwako say only din time before the game. Nenya say bebo game na wi no ontimi ndidi. Ye bo game ni wi no de beto ho de fufu beto no ka say doc me ka kire say didi azana ya bo game no. When did you say fufu ni be say?
Doc so beto ni social media platform say enyo no show comments ni yo.
Owa. If you don't know so bena no beto ya boka good.
And I mean someone view the now odu fie no. Menim someone say video odu fie na the wife say.
You see, these things are good optics for the game. Very good for our game because almost everybody is talking about it and it became a national issue that people are discussing. However, how do we sustain this? We can only sustain it, Prof, when the teams begin to play very well. Now, where the challenges are Kotoko Sisia, just a week before the biggest game in your calendar, then you allow your coach to resign. Who does that? If indeed they wanted Zito would have stayed.
He said Zito in I think our last conversation with him. He said, "Say, Bampewa." So I said, "That's also Jana." Oh,
exactly. If indeed they wanted Zito would have stayed. And Prof, men Canada, if Zito had played this game, Nkakotoko Lusu. Zito knows Didi knows Zito.
Zito has an excellent record with House of Folk. I'm telling you.
Zito knows Didi knows Zito. So the game would have ended in a draw. I'm telling you. But Ohe Gamer, the ball and runner. Didi was very pragmatic and he was very reserved in his approach. And it worked for him. Bruh, football say science. Football science. Say your performance analysis. Your debut and you can say a catcher when you see it. Say I'm go school you bruni so you brunini. When you see it, you know. Check out House of Folk defense line. No? The shortest player in the defense, or wasn't it? Abetamoa.
Befi.
Untini has back four no. The old tier no. Or wasn't Abetamoa?
Amanka Befi.
Befi on.
Amanka Befi on the bottom.
And you are floating footballs to Abetamoa to play against this back line of tall defenders.
No, he has team in extraordinary side.
Oh,
as of team in extraordinary.
Say has under Didi. I think say Didi I 1 year proper with the club. 1 year proper with the club. Obet Twaso. Me feel say has him Didi be 5 years. Prof, this is a prophecy. If Didi is spending 5 years with House of Folk, trust me, House of Folk will get to the group stage and possibly the semi-finals or the finals of either the Confederation Cup or the Champions League.
Okay, I mean, I say Albert Lutrot, Greater Accra Regional Chapters Committee PRO.
Okay.
Next time you get to the studio, we'll observe protocols. I think it's a mistake.
I had a daughter Lutros so fast. No. Oh, okay.
Former Great Olympics.
Yeah.
Coach Amantem no change the camp.
He is currently the technical director of the Greater Accra Regional Football Association.
And formerly,
daughter Lutros.
Yeah.
Formerly, he carry football club. He carry.
Sure.
He carry team in the Asana Soccer Kings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Lacoste Forum.
Mr. Samson, they are training fee Great Olympics.
Okay.
That I know 7 million a month.
Oh, it's that time. Okay. And a daughter did the best. So, Prof, I think that Emra, it was a good game. We enjoyed ourselves. It can only get better. It can only get better. At the same time, the two clubs say they have to sustain it from here. Last me can say Biwa has a Kotokone has on Kwani 2 clubs in this country almost supporters a year campaign eco elections into a movie no movie na momonda. They went for the elections because they want to lead supporters, and you are not leading them sebi in their homes. You have to bring them to the stadium. Into a movie anywhere, they shouldn't keep the titles and sleep. They have to bring the supporters to the stadium. That is why they went for the elections and won. And me feel say the work can be easier for them if the clubs begin to play well on the field of play. Inti adesradia bako. Se ya Didi ehhye hasi yi manage ne maye no. Ye njana no nya de oye no hye tim no. Me nye Kenichi Yashuhashi DNB. House of Folk supporters fell in love with Kenichi Yashuhashi and the other chia yasi omwade. Tubu kasa Kenichi nti Kenichi ko kufa SMP by. Now House is stabilizing again. Let's allow the gentleman to go on. Kotoko must work as quickly as possible to get a coach. And coach they need a tactical developer. A coach who is a tactician and a developer, like Didi Dramani. So game no cost of field no so obet may change back you be a day resource beba. At the same time, who's any players improve because our database on the strength and weaknesses of his players. Our moko field so catch us ye train way and never more improve. You say that is a developer. And that is what Kotoko need. If they are able to get a coach who can develop the team and also tactically he is very good, trust me, our football will come back to the level I pen.
Okay, inti Sheikh Tofik, senior manager, communications manager, the Ghana Football Association, and what's in can say on also the observation we're giving him no, on also Eddie Eba, OBP Moha, and Kumo Brina, and Manfo Brina, so Eddie Bawaha, my man, and can few of the messages I'm a Sakawaha. Na areas in my AC Echo. A major confidence in my almost the happy birthday to Mr. Samuel Mensah Tobizo. Wishing you good health, long life, and prosperity from your daughter Jessica and his siblings Philemon and then Theophilus. We feel a major confidence in my and all the way Abba T Bengazi Anna or preparatory the amount of camera mommy. It's a good evening, Prof. Congratulations to the numerically disadvantaged glorious House of Folk for snatching the significant win to restore the Phobian spirit. Nelson Olivio Tamaklo, Sprinters, Coastal Estate, and also Ediwe, Etimi Abeja Kode Ewaha. Na okay, Kendi Love Kofi Diaba say good evening to you, the Holy Sports John Cena King Wallace. In fact,
John Cena
and the Holy Sports John Cena King Wallace. In fact, I'm really enjoying the show tonight like never before because we are learning a lot from you guys. Akped now Kennedy, Kendi Love Kofi, and also Ediwe Abba. Or the Abijay Kode na Emso Akoda. See, Kwame Paris still I'm so good line so. Uti din and also the message Abano. We say I'm enjoying the analysis pa. Thank you, Prof. Piaga from Achima Asafo. Piaga, I'm saying no. Unti enjoy any YouTube na na dia ba phone so. Na ma proper che dia ma come up. Piaga, fantastic evening. We so dia ba say Zakaria Nankese Zakaria and so say good evening. Say hello, good evening, Sakeke and Zakaria. And so Eddie Abba, one fashion and Kahon, Obechia Sakeke, Eddie Hemkum, another T. Abanono. But Albert Lutrot, Greater Accra Regional Chapters Committee.
Prof, wait a minute. So,
okay.
Answer Albert Bebamno. A message Biabaha, every Libya ton.
Libya. Gaddafi.
Lieutenant Colonel Asare. Waka Ghana for Muko peacekeeping ho. Be 3 years niko 4 years or down Libya ho. Now the message Biabaha or say congratulate Julius for me. I'm listening to you from Libya. And the Lieutenant Colonel Asare Julius obetu message no.
Okay.
Na oye GFE Safety and Security Committee no. Oni Julius enana handle that particular department.
Okay.
Julius I know House of Folk managing director no. Auntie they work together. O ka be na yeko Charlie soja juma de ni dia juma yeko be uka be United ni RTU. The referee Hansen issue no.
Okay.
O mimi gane.
Yeah.
O mi gane.
Okay.
Because the way ana nkofo ni no. Can I start TC Park no so. Hey Charlie, Libya is here.
I think I know him.
You should know him.
Yeah.
You should know him. Can I sorry? Maybe I will be a child. Libya, Libya for you now.
Obviously, but now I am my Collison. I'm a neighbor of you. And also the message. I was the second half. It was Kotoko versus Asari. I say second half no be Kotoko versus Asari. But we disappointed with the items GPL gift to the man of the match. I say items and so we're disappointed. None of the above or bad analysis I know. Say give no on when you am there on better than Yakaka. And Albert Lutro, be able to
Minia Nyankopon dom ye.
PR1 at the Greater Accra Regional Chapters Committee.
Patroy.
Okay, and the Dumre.
Minia me de incha kese pa every the National Chapters Committee. Your chairman Yusuf. And I'm inside in chair kese pa so every the Regional Chapters Committee chairman to any regional chairman. Minia ansana me call the substantive issue inti me buy na enyumre no. Pese me ntu nyum ba ko. Na enyum ni na ne say arose. Be quiet and don't be seen. We are the famous house of folks. We never say die. Minia, going to match yani Kumasi Asante Kotoko no. Ejuma be break also. Na medinchia kese pa edi my national chairman Yusuf. Minia, your chairman Abu Ejuma. Ye na Abu Ejuma on. By a chairman Abu Juma. We are going to the game and Chairman Yusuf Ebo New Modern say offer all the regional executives Eba Accra, Volta region, Northern region, all the region offer executives na Oni Ebe Shemu Ewa Accra Sports Stadium. And now the assembly coupe to yenim. Or say all the executives say Robe na ebe to me a play. Ama nyame ya doma Sunday I know a mono. Yani anuanom kotokofo ko hia ye beda agi the 3 points. Mina this is the tax your chairman edemaye. Nti some of us no by say Thursday na ye wo Kumasi. Ena minia ejuma ye kobo enanya ejuma kitwa. Mina going to this game no. We didn't underestimate Kumasi Asante Kotoko because we share omo FA Cup omo ni aduana boy no. Things didn't go on well. And Farmer Kotoko. So Kotoko coming to the game, they went extra mile. I am players cried and more PRs, Echo media station just to encourage their supporters to come to the pitch. But Accra for going to the game, the players were very determined and focused. Once we the supporters leadership, we also went to the game with one mission. Kumasi the message back open Kumasi. And I would like to use this opportunity to read the message. And I mean a message so every Bible more. Every Exodus chapter 14 verse 14. Mina then a Bible ni kai.
Has a shower.
Mina Bible ni say
has shower.
It is written in the scripture of the book of Exodus chapter 14 verse 14. And Moses said unto the people, fear not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, which shall happen today. And the Egyptians, you see them today, you shall see them no more. When you are going to the Eni Kotokono, it wasn't an easy game at all. Tina me boy a chairman Basono. Chairman went extra mile, said we need to win that game.
I didn't put in a
Minya Mebao. Minya, I would like to use the opportunity to say a very big thank you to Yankasaye Papa, His Royal Majesty Togbe Afede. Management. Your new MD is down to earth, Mr. Julius. Baby be obi assalamu alaikum.
Saha.
Ominia, se me catch say ye papa we. Me can say ye papa we share on 3 consecutive times and ye bo Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Will you believe? Me no ni be share wa Accra Sports Stadium. Emra chairman Yusuf for all the regional executives. Me na ye do Kumasi. Ye ko share chapter 9 for Mr. Julius ewo. Minya, the man is down to earth and he understand the game. Ya boy umodeng. But minya papa was down to earth. Management so your mom from there. Technical team. Ya papa Didi. Baby be obi anyame no. Minya ene oba Ghana. Na ya see ye pe omomu ya ajinkwa. Uyi nyankopon friwa. De otosu e Didi. De otosu miensa Benjamin Asare. Minya the reason why me board Didi abaso ne say Didi went to this game. Didi is the only coach kasa this season. Ano buy no onya player bi onko top player bi aye. The obe two ono na Didi aye den a manage. Ama ene Accra folk. So bibi aye da wo league table ne so. Ti Didi aye ade. Didi amaya hu say ye wo coach as far as Ghana Premier League is concerned. Look at the performance of Benjamin Asare. Fantastic. Brilliant. Superb. Wama ene ya won say oye nation number 1. Benjamin Asare. Baby biara obi assalamu alaikum. Ominia Benjamin Asare ayade. Because me na ye ko Kumasi no. Me say some of us say Kumasi on Thursday. And when we tell you what was going on in Kumasi, Minia, I can Benjamin Asare can come on from Pesobechi. Because when you heard about a lot of things that is going on, into some of us say, you know, say we believe in Didi. You believe what Didi tactics more obo. And at the end of the 90th minute, we were able to back the 3 points. Meaning, going to the game, you know, it wasn't an easy task. Because you drew Kumasi and you may course, no. Meaning, if I said I'll share it here, you're sorry if you are. But I mean, a lot of things transpired at Kumasi. In terms of supporters front, Ashanti Kotoko supporters, and Ayakra folk supporters, even for our bus to even enter in Yamanyama, a lot of things happen. But going to this game, no, Chairman Yusuf my message, say unity. Obitia na so krema yenkasa. That is the secret I did winning Kotoko. Because going to the game, you realize say there is disunity in Kumasi Ashanti Kotoko. Many omoye de ombeye say us and to me we need that much. Now many
more has for more realize said this unity Okotoko.
Oh many this unity Okotoko.
Would you be county na to player no
many
unity
many say has players AS7 our pitch ni so Kotoko into me share. Going to this game. You see, going to the game, the boys were very determined and focused. We need to win that game. A revenge. We went all out, say, we need game. Eddie Amaya supporters. And Nyami Adumna boys ne winning man supporters. Meaning the motivation, the engagement alone. Meaning boy you're paying for Abaso.
Okay. Nti Albert Lutrot Greater Accra Regional Chapters Committee PRO ana Oten and Kano eneno ordinance som ana odeba obia
ominia and ana mbamba be dase mean dase so mean that regional minister say Honorable Linda Akwelukulu member of parliament for the good people of Shausu and a regional minister meaning as at Thursday Friday na ye need communicate me no be do stadium Sunday many NCC organizer Aminu menim say OTA and enyumrewe menim the fan from VIP oba address your supporters ewo so bibia ye farm me we free VIP o and any ba scoreboard e be address supporters say you winning match we man ye ba kra me na ya na ye ba kra o NCC for me NCC for na ba kra ne ye ko Wednesday by ne che say we mean this game. Mina Linda Okluaya dear, Honorable Linda Oklu, yes, in Yamin no. Say, and words of encouragement or the more players and our supporters leadership, no, we really appreciate. And I ain't be able to office officially to come and say a very big thank you.
Okay. I still at Asempa 94.7 FM soon as so good so you know. I'm say message in the morning and on my deba. God have mercy. It's in here. I don't know. I was sending a message when you call. I'm ready to apostle for reflection. When say first nana you the black and white TV no. When say do and ajua. What share Sunday what share I can't drama ne talking points in the you know last minute you know reflections what I say now reflections and say say utna ooh later na yes you see and now coming home Kale TV say ebo bon secretary it's in the abanono Power jet batteries and I made one dance the amount will be a Deroxin Ventures from paying for the sole distributors of power jet batteries, calcium carbide. They are located at a Shalom Sports Runabout with here from 0242 314 774 0242 314 774. Ashama ko na Swatchnenti Enterprise somo enka everybody should be abusu kan and I feel Kumasi Kwame Chuba Enterprise Pampaso and also everybody should be also a magazine. Amokom Macrom Junction Africa so to Winiba Junction Swed Road to magazine leading to Air Takrade na power jet batteries makacho that's open battery tiapo na oti eye car adwuma na we commercial driver na say private car driver and na say be adwuma kobi and apeka battery dia to kam power jet batteries ne battery bit yan for the amount calcium carbide and so ba no ba
bomodin da eno fittest for no na fi what the status some dey use calcium carbide no bro nya de kakra tutu ene om si bibiri na ho o pe eye carbide papa de adwuma calcium carbide power jet batteries the oxygen ventures from pain for kofa ba oni obidin sa so betia boa e me nyina yasum atini adwen afi betway step up with fans no na Western Mexico so omo give up back more rewards and ye ma mesel say sports casino na ukutwa na say hunko ba betway from pay for say is that easy we no utimi kutoa na afi unya dwetri a obetia convert o cash no na afi wetimi asay nti the best part of uhihye no and say withdrawal no obetia ye na afi kwa no wetimi say the twabet for no strings attached. So what are you waiting for? Now trending bomodianda the whole new way to get rewarded with Betway no only on betway.com.gh. Terms and conditions they applied. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Oh betia bet responsibly. After we move from found Jimmy Betway was a getaway more almost touch there did April. Upon modern sem na to baha Niama enkuyi enfamawa Power Specialist Herbal Hospital, Madama. One say a diabetes say hepatitis. Say hepatitis no, you only A, B, C, D, E. But I say, nah. Power Specialist Herbal Hospital from pain for some Dimakotine. Sciatica, as some say, as a fear or to say, call a year or stretchy, or no, trium ultimate trans year money meant to you from her. Sciatica, or between Abwa Amani, or one and atom quantapai, arthritis and a tattoo, gonorrhea, ya, syphilis, and so number beans once will be a tattoo or nina. Power Specialist Herbal Hospital, between Abwa. I feel bones no, maybe a breaky beer or button baby, a bit in Sasha to the amount. Also, netted to his answer. Mexico so o de kom ese o de akom kire mesel henia and no so how adwan set me ka do bi o ma ebitia boa afi kidney problems Power Specialist Herbal Hospital wo mo ana ehwe no mo boa ma mafo pomodon sem ejina yi okokwa benya of ACP main road a osabetia kom kuma se eye branch no ewo eye Fiasi Lake Bosontwi Road opposite eye Just Pro filling station sabitia com takwade woko Anaji Estate opposite Anaji MA Primary School sabitia com na more products bi amudi about town Power Specialist Herbal Hospital omunu na no nam setete omo Herbatin Herbal Mixture and the powder immune system support and bit the amount omo jirikajiri Herbal Mixture and also male vitality bitia bodwuma best don show hani achiri na still uguso air pompe cascala edu anya Herbal Malames and also malaria fever net to certificate bitia boa general body pains e wa dwen afi so omo cough care Herbal Mixture chesty cough as a mama ejina oboso and afi edu anya Herbal tonic and also loss of appetite aduani when you chop money ukoni ateka card amawa wodon sa wom sa de ante sa na de achimsew aduani a wantu ya de kanidi no so jiro hono nya appetite midi na so enya de awa appetite a wo set make edu anya Herbal tonic bia betia boa e ma restore appetite no be die oma eni hodi nyina tia sa peso obetia free Power Specialist Herbal Hospital e 0244 544 422 0244 544 422 and 0200 383831 0200 383831 and 055 579 7878 055 579 7878 and your WhatsApp airline Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Womo edibo adwuma na eboa ema niema 1822 ye efama. Yedin sapabo, yedin sapaba. Akrajivu amunu mufu insa, yedin sapaba. Chema, wanu mufu insa chense bu anom ye kase gapo ha wanu mu kano. E na manfo ntimi nyina fuse no so ye ancient fuse na blow. Open sa emu de na afin so ko betia sanom. No wanu no eyin ka betia ko night akotra phone seat. Asofo beka hallelujah obaji so ya. Na obi antia losing delay mabites saying extract of natural herbs any plant into a boy juma na so 7 children ne de bomodin ada delay mabites mo set me can be betia sabua say ye na ba fie konkwanu yas na kotane na mfo na hiem ana se wonka sakra ana apese uji ho ani a ohwese ne Mexico so team wini weekend na pensa bi ahwetwa ade gina nan so a delay mabites obetia from 0248619999 0248619999 and 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 delay mabites ositwa bi na gina nan so na nya awodin foforo ensapa ana American for dia modern ada sɛ unsa ebetia kabina aboa ɛma ɛyɛ dwumadie bi a wodie no nyama etia tutu yɛ diamant we mu ɛne sponsor CBA wɔn mo tɛkyerɛ aboa ɛma yɛde ɛna nwumire nso sports night dwumadie no atimi agya ba bibia wo bia nti ɛya na wahyɛ no so ɛde ama me Asempa FM community sports quiz Asempa FM community sports quiz yi back again with communities no ɔmo ɛnso de hyehyɛ so kwatian sa banana da balloting ko so Malam Santa Maria North Canation Accra New Town Nima na Africa so Amasaman Asharman South Industrial Area Odoko Domi Pillar 2 Afetema and Afeteshi Omu Neda Aikradwa Omo Ehwe nim se nyame adoma Omo betimi abefa the ultimate prize and afen so kwa the bragging right no Omo edge South Industrial Area still amu be retaining a title na as saying and nyama ACL ko ebe live e was Asempa 94.7 FM your Facebook pages no so Mr. no pa be 10 AM to 12 noon adwumedin abaso communities no and ebe battle each other for supremacy there will be lot of amazing prizes obetumi ewini the grand finale no na Western Mexico so anyame adoma amanfo a chesefie chichirichi ene benche ba no enya asem keto following ewo hashtag no ya Asempa Sports Quiz Asempa Sports Quiz na obetumi aba Asempa FM Community Sports Quiz sponsored by Sintex Tank say a strong esanso air tap bomodianda say ope air tank papa na ode water storage dia Sintex Tank one more tank papa yi ana eden hyehyɛ so kwatwan sa ba nei wo mo tachiri ema yede quiz no enso atimi agya kama pa ewo ba bibia owo bia na me hu sɛ as a prof I disagree with the points of Tofik that the club must perform to bring the fans to stadium. We must enhance our football watching culture that will encourage fans to the stadium with the improvement of infrastructure and the inclusion of many other extra sporting activities. Until all clubs cannot perform at the same time, but they must have a reason to be at the stadium, not only for their teams to win. By the way, our coach is called Bashir Hayford and not Bashiru Hayford, and no any Sedo Demu, the Ghanaian media living in the diaspora, and also the message we and so etimi Abija Ewahanom. Na Mr. Mike Bones Yabase, good evening. There is one phenomenon in football that people normally overlook. It is not easy to play a team with one man down. The team, that team player, work extra hard to cover up for the sense of player. Inti Western Mexico, so let's say Ken Asari. I worked with Ken Asari in the past on CLB venue inspection. He's a nice gentleman. Please tell Sheikh to send my regards to him. My regards to Sheikh as well. Into if Mr. Mike Bones and also Edwin Abase Munchia Sujanino and Famano na onena Juma pen. I just say Sujani Ayadi pa. Also from Kwame Jadu of Ojobi. Congratulations to my darling club, House of Folk, for beating Yanum. Koroko yesterday, we plead with us both not to sack the coach as they have been doing to some previous coaches who also performed well, but rather give him more years to build the team to conquer Ghana and Africa again. Phobia Masters and also Edwin Abba. There's a near Abanono. Okay. The president of the Ghana Football Association and CAF Vice President Ket E.S. Okraku, together with the technical team of Blasters, today paid a heartfelt visit to the Greater Accra Regional Hospital. Omo spend a quality time with dedicated health care professionals, new mothers, and AFI patients in the maternity ward, sharing encouragement and AFI appreciation and then support. Inti ene se Ghana Football from paying for omoko hospital ekosra oma ajoma woni oma ejoma wona na ese nenya semwa. Say one of the good gestures. Yes, here Boma Baso. I say good evening, Prof. I want to say the referee Danielai was superb. He should continue so he can get more CAF games and hopefully the US 2026. Koje Kufodia and a Koje and so at the message we if return and our and I say Koje where a humana. Opese fly yasanity you need abastela opese stela no so ekobi ti ne koji enso ede ababija ewa no nti say message ni bebre na ana eba ache say wo de ba na adaje uma ebe kenkan e de amount nti sheik usua ana afenso braya ewa ha ana afenso hasen so ewo piaro enso ewo fia omina ebo adwuma pa maniama etia koyi nti hwe sena niama esi ekoso a sheik ebetia ye legislation bia ebetia protect coaches within the club sena yewo nhihia criteria yedema league no or sena niama esi ekoso ebetia legislation bisa
mostly on personal level.
Looking at our situation, is a man for Pam coaches near the idea night say, oh, say the criteria, but says we license on a bay. Now we put things together which will help the coaches.
He who pays the piper calls the music. Inti near piano. One determine the longevity of the coach. Inti who as an association you can only advise, give guidelines within which they can work. But ultimately determine say man and pamni coach and I say on pamni coach. And only a contract or new coach in the best sign. And in a contract biana what do you call termination clauses. In this termination or pure compensation, even has a personal with or more former technical director. So that is how it is. To enact a legislation like clubs any or more coaches.
You must mute your phone so that say quite name to do.
More coaches Astino. It's difficult. I don't think it's going to be that easy. It's not going to be easy. The possibility of it I don't think is
so how can some of the good coaches be maintained, protected?
So it's for the club administrators to understand the benefit of Omubinya if coaches stay with them for long. Prof, Adamu the message be by was say he disagrees with me. Of course, we have always lived to agree to disagree. But only bibi, unless Adamu, excuse me to say, don't want to learn, or Adamu is deliberately saying what he is saying because he knows what I'm saying is true. One would mechanical, it doesn't apply to other clubs, but for Kotoko and Haas, one of the primary reasons why their supporters do not go to the stadium is the performance of the team.
That's true.
When Kenichi also, me see a science and Prof, we've had scenarios to justify my claim. Mama started from House of Folk. Young Kenichi buying a coach of Free Japan.
Yeah, and Adamu said we must enhance our football watching culture. That will encourage
no
fans.
two ways about that.
With the football fans, watching culture is enhanced. You understand? I think
okay,
that
so
to say a Cup of Nations. Yeah, say fans, a host nation. There were other venues that were full.
Okay, so Prof,
football watching culture.
When I started my submission on this, I mentioned the timing of our games.
Yeah, you said it.
I mentioned the availability of foreign football on our phones, which is very easy for people to yeah. These are things that we need to work on. As we work on to improve the teams, these are things that we need to work on so that we can get their attention.
Some vicarious achievements with supporters and no, because me more than phobia on what I say. Coach, but of course, stadium kebab na won into no ko. Enye bibia. Usen ko for sia na ko kebab na na day.
No, at a point in time, ono Adamu nankasa. Me, Adamu, Alagi de Eric, Muftau Nabila. That was weekends, Sundays. You go stadium. That was the reason why we used to go. Enyan twa.
Say nam.
Enyan twa. Okasi paya say apaya twa.
Kana no na mu.
Oh, inti those things are part
of it.
Trying
to say eraser na gom.
I say I didn't say amuzu. Cement now.
Yeah, fake no.
Teaching Kafu Sports Tiger Muzu. This in the new press box.
Oh, Prof. Apart from Oko Stadium, even place of convenience is also enough to attract people to the stadium. Internet, security. Obitimi ko park in a car. Obitimi ko park in a car. Or banning a pie glass near yini laptop near the core, near Tuni BBC near the core. All those things. A man phone feeling secure when they are going to the stadium. But the point,
orientation for security guys at the stadium.
But the key point is that
why is a weekend?
Absolutely.
When you get your TV,
I agree.
TV, I agree.
I agree.
These are some of the things that we think.
But people
should be working on.
Will come to the stadium and security men will do them hey. Yeah, and still they would want to come when their clubs are performing. But club name perform yeah.
Yeah, no, but when you enhance the culture, the football watching culture,
yes.
A boy now because in future events I host 2 events that is why I mean Prof, a lot of work in this thing, not just Prof, performance.
At this stage of our lives and as academics, there is no single way of solving a problem. There are a variety of issues. However, if you put them on a scale, all the issues will not weigh the same. Others will weigh higher than others. You understand? Inti enyama mabibodi ne wakanina, yes, they are all true. But if you put all of them together, the performance of the king will outweigh them. Of the team will outweigh them because
performance and kwansa dey any fans go for shada per club you go for betting loving fans ono team perform results na e be piem na o hwehwe dey win bet
but team ni perform team ni perform or you sure of winning a bet. Yeah, you understand?
Oh, team almost say onyanya na ya onyanya ne go na no ano.
Enti teammate say e be a heart of and Prof oko baby to say Samra boy baby any Go Stars All Blacks Swedru Doma those things do not apply to them. They see football on Saturdays as a day for us to go and have fun at the stadium.
It's true. And a good example is Hoy.
Yes, Hoy United is one.
Last year.
Oba Accra, any commercial
performance.
These are cosmopolitan areas. You understand? And the person does not just come to the stadium because he wants to come and have fun or be enjoying the team. You get it? Hardly will you find a Kotoko supporter. Kotoko supporters maybe a 5 and a 6 and maybe a 10. You have house of folk anybody come Chelsea just because they are going to have fun. No, but Kotoko na they will go because it is Kotoko. And when the club is doing well, Prof, me see research has shown that the longevity of the players and the technical team in a club, these two clubs, plays a very key role in getting their supporters to the stadium. Because Kotoko supporters, House of Folk supporters always want to resonate with a certain player. Just imagine the time that Dombote was playing for us. Look at the time that Michael Ose Emba was playing for Kotoko. Kotoko ne hasi beshia. Obian him say, Ringa Biba, we are expecting something from them. You get it? But Eneya Kotoko ne has Koboy. Minim has there because I think they are finding solace in Didi Dramani, and it's likely Didi will stay with us for long. However, Minumi Kebet Messi Waka confidently say coaches now mu coachi Kotoko ne has this year no. Next year no mona be different coaches will come. In a single season, House of Folk use about 3 coaches before winning the league. Odum, Ninoi, Papich, and I will be here. Samaboy be here. In a single season. But Wodu was able to win the league because every year by that time no has been 4 years. Ansabotwe wabobe 3 years. Efutu wabobe 3 years. Radio Vuka, Hassan Mohammed, Emmanuel Lete, Mohamed Alassane, the captain, got no about 10 years. So you can imagine, Robert Sowa, you can imagine the length of time that they had played. No man macho or Meshaw. That year, if you ask every House of Folk supporter, you tell you Ghana football are dead because they were beating almost everybody. I recall in one of my analysis on TV, Mika say, I am seeing the House of Folk I saw in 2000. Ocean 5, they are confident that they will come back and beat you 6. That never said that spirit. I saw it in the 2021 team of the G League. Why? Because the players had stayed. Richard Atta in goal post. Mohamed Alassane, Fatah Mohamed, number 2, number 3, Radio Vuka, number 4, Hassan, number 5, Soa, number 6, Afutu, number 8, Ansabotwe, number 9, striker ya Oko Bania was 10, and then this tall striker, honestly, I think he's a Ghana or also an Evoterian.
Okay.
Yes.
Nimudrubi.
Yeah, Nimudrubi. Okoman recently. You see, they were all there. When they are playing, House of Folk supporter be our confidence, and they win. And these are players that started from a number of coaches before Boadu took over. Boadu spent how many months with them, but he won the league. The point I am making is that these two clubs, it is not like Dreams FC where the target is to sell and make money, or Vision to sell and make money, or Mediama, or no, their target is different. Anything else, me can say their approach in recruiting players for the two teams is different from all the other clubs in the country.
Okay, me person be phone line number for the okay briefly.
Yeah, me kasar me refi ade ba ko bi. Mesre Greater Accra. So chapters no supporters no my idea pa mini aye the 3 buses and every Greater Accra na kokuma se me do mo ase me ba so amini NCCPR na ba ye ba ne unfa ne kakra Mr. Derek ono so ofia mini a NCC executives RCC executives
need ko ankra ne am say ne nana no Derek ankra ne nana ne
ono ye deputy NCCPR ono so aboejuma
abeka ankra
chapters supporters our Greater Accra na mo aye adwuma ye da obi biara se omo wo fi omo antumi amba bia ye da obi ase ye besre Sunday ye ni brekum chess no let's troop in na mo be perform a nice beautiful football from our guys.
Okay, I still Asempa 94.7 FM. So my me phone lines na on sofa kakra be kan ho ha madam B na de bia oba shop bi ni train station Hamburg. Say internet in India. Ana o BB out yo. And you say be a shop on any fair. Internet. So I say and FA you know. Muka say baby a Premier League venue sin na no be my internet about. Be sabi ye internet say ebu na ni kra ho.
Ghana Stadium na media
friend. I think culture no watching culture no eso sesa e between us because where statistics no of your supporters and omo ni supporters bia sa say omo any proven statistics of the friends records of supporters number of supporters omo ya ka say no but kufu be stadium tourists abu onim club no what say onim club no kra but stadium on activities na ko so ono hwe jama no wo jama ni ti na oko but say those days are new school no friends excursion bana betua tanko wo o shi jama tanko jama ni ti na ye ko what say keke man soja
what I say
de ne ma me
ebia I remember back in the day. The mere fact that you be cost scoreboard akwa jina has for num na chapter 9 chapter 0 for na ka bomu shi jama Masa. Kotakota se beso etan beso.
Soldier. Soldier.
Gede ne mame.
Mame.
Gede ne papa.
Papa.
Papa smana 1. 1 smana 2. 2 smana 3. 3 smana gede.
Atawe ya komo na ebia unim first 11 na. Oba fix first 11 ni wo ho.
03022165545 03022165546 0548955947 0548955947. So I say, we go stadium hall. Say, wrestling Mexico, so legendary commentator, baba, and neighborhood boys, Yana. That's more.
What's up from you?
That's more.
Prof, wait a minute.
I'm the host. The last time I checked, I was still the host. Oh, you know, you're here. I'm for people. Hello.
Hello, Prof.
Yes, I'm watching you.
I'm Bajo, Questioning Casafi, Utubrick, or Central Region.
Okay, bravo, see, young boy.
And me bought Hasselfolk, a bush according in our basso.
Okay.
And right, Nyanya Vitra et say. But only Wally, the young be a da Zito, a resign. Now, we could home is so because young business. The person who did Zito a resign, and not a confirming mammy. Unim say Hasselfolk. Me don't say Hasselfolk will be match. Na say Zito and resign. Na say Otrana say has Shena. A big disaster the man. It's na boko resign. Na confirm no say they are suffering can look up. Unim say about 39 years in the league match between Has and Kotoko. 39 years the Kotoko share Hasselfolk. Home and away that. Home and away set up a bank and Karabeshe has a question of Kumate 39 years. In January, I'm who did to resign because you want to resign. That's what has a Shana, a bad disaster. It will resign. Then can say, has to fool me do be a sick. You say, no, and right, maybe Gia, maybe different that you got, and me jam my mom.
Okay, I say, some Rabbi 03022165545 03022165546 0548955947 Enti ubetia ba na wahwese na nema ABC akọ ewanom em say na semifa we ma Isaac Mote. I say Isaac Mote, he's my colleague at work and leads our sports decks. I say Anglican for so sports decks so mo akachiwa na so mo boy dwuma na say okay. I say they will blame their lost on Coach Zito, but it sweets me that we won them at home. Inti we Isaac Mote and also the way Abeja. Hello.
Wale.
Yes, I'm Pachoni.
Come to the party.
If you want them better, we go give to you better hot here.
Mana.
Mana.
Wale.
Hey yo. Soja. Agora okay, as my guess is saying. Okay,
Wale me bomb abaso no ye jimopa mo body bomb mangana. Na me MP Dalem boy say me chopa why.
Okay.
So ya o monitor program ya pa Dalem boy. Chopa.
Okay.
Wale.
Yeah.
O panelists omo no ma mi chia wo. Because so shen then sema amodo begu akwemu e buruburu so no titiriwe mutile munino. Oh, abo no ma do because so she Fanto any history I would do akwemu no de chire a upon pasopa and mitima class to focus so me bomb about because we share and draw match and the way I kono koye na to ne head in papa ni nemu no boys and it me the be master mandi eye bibia to no me yama mo ye de be amuti leje sa 3 points no players we say be na ye support in ye po mo bomb match say na mu kumu na mu wini a yes you nya kunye bi say ya ye be presume na ya sa bomb apaso and mu buy e ko ban say and mu bo fine na o chena ko no ma kwa bibia wo no ma e no sa no supporters na kwa bibia wo buy ni nemu no ye bomb apaso and the chapter here no wo no me born about because o hwe nyoma o kasa na say ma o da ba be ku akwemu a ɔka ne nyinaa kyerɛ yɛn ghanafoɔ ne timamofoɔ ne nyinaa na wotumi sampa nnɔma kɔ match yi mu papapapa nti mabɔ aba so match no kotokɔ match bi sɛ ɛni deɛ memenim sɛ nnɔma bebree ɛwɔ mu ba ne nyinaa mu yɛ mpanifoɔ no ɛtumi to nnɔma mbayia bibia ma yɛtumi agye saa telepɔ
ma wonua bi nsumra bi mesome da se paa 030221655 030221655 and 0548955947 odifo say happy birthday and come Eunice Noaki baby hey odifo bia wonya ye na wo ka baby ti Eunice Noaki baby also you make my heart so full and I hope today feels ti we feel odifo and also anyway aba hello
Prof.
Yes, I'm Pachwani.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Danny First Light.
Okay, First Light is saying.
I'm not doing your way. Prof. Say.
You what you say? You go soon.
The we ratio need the me tight tape and ya me frepe me brands amenya. And I say the nyaw kakanga kanti. Me ko so afre.
Mate.
Prof. We the wakaya tape pa. Ayini ya upijai.
Oh, sa jamane
Prof. Bacho ufiku beso. Prof. Bacho ufiku beso.
Za close the saying.
Te edia o ye nkani ana.
Oh, there be say me Ghana. Me Ghana ya.
Edia ufi odan asama o.
Enka den.
Ase be bia ufi mi wo honum side. Me if we across.
Oh, okay. Okay, Miss me opoku say.
Prof. Okay, Prof, you come sense you call has ni kotoko game ni so a. Do has abese na nzo mo many GP because kotoko league ban league watana has so ache wa share sa. Do no so abese wana en se da nyeni. En se da nyeni bia made dinner. Obi buy or say okon sofo ko yihwe na den dey Zito na resign on ko hwehwe na supporters no mo nya betre game no as ni kotoko match enye form guard na edibo wa mo de mo be so ni obetinye yi ni game nti sa na buy afi so me bo Benjamin Asara ba so nda de o tre pass wake up ni nya be so be ko on keep on fight hard e be farmer no
okay
that's it off
me da se pa 030221655 hello
hello Prof.
Yeah
Kwaku Wallace emotional intelligence
hey bra Kwaku that is saying
me tell wende
hey anaju de na udantemu
o de Kwaku da dente me follow pepe na so follow check topic ideas no man ideas all fit it Uniyentia. Don't say Oko country there are two most glamorous clubs on make sure say two players are very good on fiko mo better now. One ya shake it and Ghana as a Kotokoni has decided to pay players locally $2,000 and $3,000. Our league will become even attractive than any league on the West African continent. The reason being that Ghana has talent. The talents are here. Any idea say talents make it one they say here. And now we call Ethiopia, ni Tanzania, ni Uganda, ni Sanene. Kenya, you know that. So you understand 3,000 over Ghana have a ball. That is playing the league for 4-5 years. And at the end of the day, we claim we have supporters. We claim we have money. How are we rallying the supporters? We claim we have 8 million supporters. Why can't you rally 1 million of those supporters to give you 50 Ghana cedis? And to give you 50 million Ghana cedis? And you can buy any player, you can pay any player to stay in this country and play for you. If TP Mazembe were able to win Champions League consecutively, same applies to Yimba. Winning 3 times consecutively. It means we can also do it, but the investment is the problem. Only the first time I did pyramid, my friends in Saudi Arabia for only £30 million the top players. And so how many years has he taken it before they won the Champions League? Over 15 years. So it's about investment. We can make the game attractive. A lot depends on us. And the local way of running football, we should desist from it. We are not any professional. We see Sudan. I am the chairman to the glass and Colana school fees new and Colana rent new and Colana Dian in the way they walk. Why?
Okay.
Come out, your friend is saying, oh, and Omoko mentioned, looking for the Bedman's ambassador, so Kotoko should be able to finance itself. Momutu, Chelsea come and stand 3 good seasons. So yes, I'm mama. What's your pamum? Big problem can I buy your pamum?
Oh, emotional intelligence. But that's anyway.
You
okay? It's the Abanono. Hey, Coffee Park. Oh, Kofodia 232. Coffee Park. Boxing. So the one boxing. Never pay Jabis Cabby Brewery until the be a boxing. I share Sebe and Mabitia Quintino. From SP Sports Promotion and then PKO Boxing. And in collaboration with T2 Bar and Grill. T2 near 232 Bar and Grill. And on the sign shells on Canadian Bar. Say 1957 Boxing Night. Saturday, 7th March 2026. Kufudia. Hey, Sadano, you need to be able to school. I will teach you na we have built no so me hu bukom banku ejina so ana bukom banku e so live performance bukom banku na menim ne one ebeko itimesrew hwe mu ne sinema esi ekoso se VIP no 200 na fi VIP no 100 and fi so popular stand be bia nipa no moto ma hye no so the hot side no 50 Ghana cedis itimesrew Jumedia ebe de ina ebeko Kofodia Kotechiri aboa maniama etia kwenti Coffee Park and also 232 and de ASR boxing promotion eba ebe de pa ebeko kudia na ehwa aboa maniama etia kwe mamefo bi wona so hello okay sorry FC Legendary FC Legendary almost where ne team we know Ukraine but say Putin ebobo Ukraine setting kaloko to 2 no and the TV again here see almost akwedi be fro obo is say obo is setting color so nim think color pa yes no minimum yo ya de kakra na utwibo so ana wo de ankatwade
na me papa ye do sini timi pa
bon so bo think color ze kwa enchi bia me bia ton it's the shortage of Tinkalo in Accra. Yeah. I'll say FCD January 4 no. I say almost 5 young talented air footballers from a legendary soccer academy Cape Coast. Asebu, Agendam, almost send almost players here, travel to Europe for say almost feda almost football career no. Until top air professional Super League air clubs and a fresh place we. Until 5 air rising stars no. Mika Alidu Salam or a defender and a Caleb Agbovi Ofui and also a defender. Nafi Matthew Kofi Nkrumah or a midfielder and a Gideon Kweku Bunsu or a winger and a Patrick Buadu Pepra and also a striker. In Tisa International Air Global Exposure Opportunity CEO of a legendary club Air Bright John Nyakun, popularly known as Football Doctor Bright 11Z. Na omona design shares on creating saba on say we have seen Mexico so place in dedication any omo development ni na no omona efu ya eboa amaniama etia koye ka legendary soccer academy omo compete ewo eye division 2 level ti o hwesen me ese koso omo ewo central region aje se zone 3 na omo ebo adwuma ti youth team no e compete ewo eye abura asebu Aquaman Kese District Coast League nim ona omobono nti ohese na Mexico so a obese okwabrichi da chibia am society mi FC Legendary Bright ometia boa e maniama etia koye eti ama amehwe hello okay unia na obese ogbo kuma
yeah prof we dey Mr. Medima no se no Ashanti region prof omabojuma papa omoni omu chairman Ashmiru ena Abasin na mwabo ejuma nyame nhira mo Medima no se no me last message ni say me from John 1930 hey prof yeko Ashanti region na nya easy o ye the Bible na ekoye see the John 1930 here can say after receiving the wine say mra ye boy Jesus Christ was asaje so no or can the last message after receiving the wine no on the cross the Bible said Jesus declare or can yama mensa it is finished. Nti kumaza santi kotkodi meni omata ya che man ye ni nje for some time ni nti sure mo de ye ni je nkwa nti ye do bi arasi ye da supporters bi ase
okay
it is finished Prof is finished ye da supporters bi ase mu fi ni obia man to me ambai na ye se nyame nhiro mu ina ye do mo ase
okay hello
hello
yeah but when
And that's in the end of winning.
Hey, name. Everything.
The document.
Okay.
Okay. I made the house for Sabbath. One mother for Namo Canada people from Mopos, no Munka, and Yamamla.
Okay.
It will be as Yamamos.
So that's a pa. The house for the set is finished, you know. Here you see. So, yeah. Hello. Oh. Hello. Yeah, good evening, Bajawani. I say. Okay, Dibala, young guy. Hey, Dibala, men tell come.
Hello.
Aha, Kasa.
Yeah, let me say, one class of the coffin member. I say, we need 3 matches in Swasso. If we need 3 matches at Swasso, we can have 5 in 1 year. Bye bye.
Okay, but that's so. Okay. Say no the moon as and be about say Tofik should engage in a proper research on the subject matter. All the players he mentioned, none of them played more than 4 years of House of Folk. Real Madrid, Manchester United, and other clubs have changed several coaches and players, and even for Manchester United, it's been sketchy results. But the fans still come. They have a football watching culture that brings them to the stadium. Tofik should open himself up for a debate on this subject matter. In the city of the Modia Banon say football culture, but I'm stadium there. What I say, but Kichingan by Numiani. And your boy, what stadium now we did, we get it in there. Kodaya, and hear other factors now. And say, watching culture. I don't know. Who's two competition be able to go 4 co. I say, so I say, I just love you, Keke Prof, giving us quality and good content all day, night, all day and night. God bless you, and the nation needs to acknowledge you all the time. Your reward is the blessings we do go to you. Good night, boss. And see, we know, we know who the day. I say, okay. Okay. Prince Anoche Balotelli. Prince Anoche Balotelli. Yana Ududino. Abakama. Na de betechi. Nti Nuru Bremen so. Nuru Bremen so. Ene Ken Step phone so. Omutie din Ken Step. Tebia Ken Step will be a fantastic evening. Yankoma on the work scene na say omo 80 jumeti no. Baby omo bi a chiom. Enchi bia e be chi bia. Ti echi bia tim say adwuma no. Ebekoso kama pa ti New Bremenso and Ken Step work as in a chamo say mutie dwumadi obi oso na okay ti em say ye dey base here na ehwesa na ma ezie koso na ehu se na siche no esitie ewo ha nti baabi a wo bia no ye de wase say obekan ho na ye de n'anwumre so sports night 8 April me so Sweden nana osebunsu the Nazarene of our time. Onona ede eye osum no etia saba bibia ode ahintasem dwumadi no ana eto so de ma sports night so wa kire se Yesu Kristo na bodin no edin na nkasa won ufro bi na ofen ebu ofen he oma nti hwedin amanfo bobo na ogidi pa se enye edin ankasa no nti no onhwa ye mpa bo bibira ye bo a yenya ho mo ayina se ye mo nko the right person ho nti ya na akommunity and now say so too much or apostle and then you starting teaching fruit and saba and obesa can all combine various literatures and okabo no demu teaching unity saba natural sem no crowd the first translation will be when I say to nobody dey into can not just to recent translations no is ye ni me bre film ye ni me bre film into program here we dey be friend ehintasem nana bibia bokode
Prof bibia ya husha domti na darumati bibia yeboko boni bia ni ho wa hwe ahode wo ho ahode no ho se ono odo ho to no odo ho to no so a ahoden because ayaresa won ntabanse eti yale o so obo ho ban udi nemla na hyede so a obo ho ban free yare bone ho ti yale nom ne o hawo ne mane no de bia nti ahokyra ba wiase ne a wo ze wo no ukuta peace we okay wo osomdwe wo so ye free wo de
na bi se asemba ko Yakopon oya adamfo yenua ye papa ye nana ana se oye de
so on the boy nti ye be
e papa nso papa
ye David on the boy nyina so o se ne honhom na tete nyina mu honhom na be kɔ nkyɛn physically ne be ka so papa ne anyway but on de on ne yeja on the boy nti o boy de on ne ye papa
on okay
enye adamfo but o ye papa because adamfo de je can say adamfo no say o papa kra out me de o papa ye wa o papa tu ka say ono na bon komo ono na kɔ no ye bibia tu papa no o papa timi wadamfo o timi ye futufo o ye bibia o ya no
so papa timi ye wadamfo dia ene say o ma enim din na a ma bobo din bi no esusu say ono ano obetimi age omo so na
da bi say o papa uni mo papa din tunti ko bode fufuro o say wadamfo no pa
o nkwana me bi wa bi say papa de say fendada
eno ye
me madam bi na say what are your parents name say Mr. and Mrs. Kitabuaje eno tra choose me kan say eno tra choose me kan say say ko mo de bra but telenovela ya mo de abai enti say abofo no akwala hu panyi ofene bra ona say o say o hweti telenovela ya mo de abai o say abofo no akwala hu panyi ofene bra e wo mu da
bi nim
telenovela films awodo ya de oboni din straight but hade on fa bra kan pani din open na wanya problem
Dabi difference wo mu ni say
ene mame ene din chairman no
Dabi won say abrofo no won Nyankopɔn hyehyɛ no a ɔde ma nipa no baby o mu nam no different
but friends na
ba wo de na enye
ba wo ka bra o say bonsu because e dia manom yem du say o panyin sene minti no na me de bra ka odin bra so nye ye culture
Dabi won say enye culture but ye wo nidi a ye betu ye mpani fo ye de ma de nidi fata
ye pe kwa papa bi so ye de nidi ne be ma sen bra
no saka san krade saka brofo
bra
say brother no watch shot
bra Isaac bra Kofi bra
brother e don say
osabi ka openi pass hey uti pen me hu mo de ho
okay say obi onyi che wo de say the twesem kan say yemfa ni de ma de ni de say
anti ni de no
and untimi ko boni dwi untimi ko boni din direct because enam say
nye
uti pen no
edi me ne mo bra ne sister ne enye amamre no ti di me ne mo go ya husha Yankopɔn kra usi udidin ba ya husha eze ya husha ya yemfa bra bi anka yemfa husha na ko no nti obo ade ne kra mpo ye bo se din a oje yeso na woni pada sene dia yemfa bra anka odin wa
o se o bo ajane din a Yankopɔn din a what dey wisu nie enam se oye gente ka no aba Yahua ana aba Yahusha je se eja me kan na jani din na so aba na eja no ana father
okay
so dia ko kan say ye bompa yan ka say ye ja owosoro na say aba who heart in heaven na say eja no a owosoro ti so o de ni di kan aba no ye eja ana father so ha untimi kan direct sir
okay ti Yahusha na de ye fantu ye tim say edina kasa no
oh yeah just say
edin ahodo biara nya din na no
Satan o ko body fufuru bia o frɛ Satan
okay
ana tumi fufuru
mo ka Jesus no say asese
asase so preku
asechire pa no
earthquake
edin kasa no
from Latin Greek ni Latin
ana omo ka Jesus
ebi ka Jesus Christos Yesu nti no munya Yesu no Latin ye Yesu Christo nti un say Jesus no ana Zeus no o hwɛ word ne twato no un say omo word ye twato ni didi kan ye wo SUS Zeus
nti asase so
eno no gira ma preku ana J no ana say why yina no mka no Yesu no ana Yesu no why nso gira ma earth
okay
e gira ma asase so
okay
so Zeus no gira ma preku
okay
nti earthquake
na we no petition asofo na wo kruma no mu hu se edin no asecheni
se Nyankopɔn kan se ye wo ekwan mienu ba ko ye hwehwea na logate eno no konkwajem ye ba ko eso a nipa do nyina nam so e call distractions or how or say mu Satan adwuma wa ye no untimi nya ne hwe
okay
wo de ne se ka de ye de akyerew no because untimi gu asumbia untimi ye hwe de obe ne se wo de akyerew kwan ne de akyerew no na de wo sutie no a open kwanje no of odi wachi
okay you know say
omo ye nifrafo
you know say men kan say asum de omo tian ne ompe bia na wo de Lord Bama fet beba no this ka kakra bro no so I say on fa wa no dey on
you from some on person ah say bet no wo mu nyeska wo
dey say bet na say enye dey bia na edi it's Lord Bama fet fa ne bra na on
azo
no my boys is kakra no mani abre oh
o dey me dey ngambo
oh you be say $60 billion at it to her
anybody discuss sa anybody discuss ba o eso me za no boy kokko se untimi nsom awura no mienu mamon ene
debi omudi omonso mamon this guy di ensom and na now say coming up next with Jumadia your friend say intasem ana ode ebro no babia Angola obia New Town Zongo Rice on a chief executive officer New Town Zongo Rice Angola fantastic evening and come on the workers ni na omone wagachi na ya na dedodo na nwumre na akwa mande die em se be fa kakra na ere be betia sabo many friends say ambassador edema New Town Zongo Rice mo dedede mo bobo mo she gele guitar company and e bidi mo ate e New Town Zongo Rice nti share ho na wagachi ni kusua ne salad ne ho koneba no onso be wi bia na fi hwese ne ma besi akọ medin the Prof Wallace good catch back up na mtem de adwumadi ebro me so sina na osebonsu ana den ne aka na etian saba Philip 2AK47 the gun shot man and also attached as the producer ebo maniama etian ko channel pa tutu no ko be maestro Andy edit the ultimate sports morning show bebro na afi wo hu sina niama esi eko the act of being a good guest is to now to say